talking about flashing lights, baby. Flashing lights everywhere.
Niggas was saying shit about me and they didn't even fucking know me. This is my story. This is what I was doing when wasn't nobody looking.
Y'all don't know what goes on in practice or the locker room.
Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! It's Wednesday.
Let's go.
How you feel about opening night?
I only got 2 right out of the 5.
Get it together, Gil.
No, that's your fault. I'm just gonna say it, people. If y'all took my 5, it's their fault. I only usually take 3. Only take 3. They told me I had to pick 5. Lakers disappoint me.
They didn't have Jared Vanderbilt. This is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. We got Gilbert Arenas with us as always. Got Brandon Jennings in the tough crowd. Steph collab?
Yes, sir.
You still rocking? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Even after a loss, I respect it.
Coming up. It's coming up.
We got Kenyon Martin back here with us.
What happened?
Here's what we got cooking in the arena today. Lakers started the season the same way they ended the last one, getting cooked by the Joker. But how will LeBron's minute management impact the purple and gold? Devin Booker and the Suns got the dub on the Dubs in the Bay, but do they need a real PG to come out the West? And Victor Wembanyama makes his NBA debut today, but what should we expect from the Spurs big man? But before we get into that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $500. We see a lot of y'all got down with the movement yesterday. We got a lot of first-time depositors to join in because of this show, because of what you're doing, Gil. Let's keep the momentum going. Get that $500 deposit match. The NBA's here. Get these pick'ems going.
You got my pick'ems today? Because I sent them.
We're going to put them up.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Because I know for sure
you coming back?
He's got to be 5. There's got to be a 5 for 5. I mean, it's got.
It was a rough one. I was doing the live pick'ems too. It was a rough one.
It was rough for you? Oh, I got cooking. Them 5 with them 3 by 3 by 3s. Yes, sir.
And as always, we do mostly fans at the end of the show. Go ahead and drop a good question. Use your Underdog username in the question, and if we use it on the show, we'll give you a $50 bonus. We also do videos, so send us a video at mostlyfansgil@gmail.com. If we use your video on the show, we will give you $100. So you might as well double up your bread, send that video on through. And if you cannot watch live versions of the show on YouTube with us, go ahead and get the audio version, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcast from.
Hey, did you make any season bets?
No, I don't like
season plays.
I don't like waiting.
No season plays?
I need to know.
Nah, I got
tonight.
I got some 10 grands in there, some 20 grands. Yeah.
Season for the whole thing?
Yeah. Huh?
On who?
Oh, I ain't got my phone. it was like Capella under 11.5 rebounds.
A game?
For the season.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't know that.
For the season. Giannis, they pulled it too. It was under like 31.5. Mm-hmm. I went under. And then like early.
Oh, before Dame?
Yeah, before Dame. And then, once he come, obviously that numbers gonna go down. So, that's 2 right there for sure.
What? You don't think Giannis will average 31?
No, because you don't have to.
Huh?
Because you don't have to, no.
Not now.
No, you don't have to. No.
You don't have to.
And then
it might be, he might just do it just on accident.
Nah, then I had Tatum under like 29.5 for the season. Oh, I got Shea under 2. I got Shea under the 30.
Under 30?
Yeah, he got better players, so he might not.
What does that mean?
When you got better players, bro, you don't really.
That didn't stop you.
Huh?
That didn't stop you from gunning.
Yeah. Like, why would that stop?
No, it did. No, it didn't stop. No, because if I didn't have them 2, I'd have been trying to go for like 35 a game.
You was still.
Right. So having Dame, he should be able to get more points, right? Easier.
Man, don't. You ain't gonna second guess 10 grand plays, man. You're not gonna second guess
You put it out there. You put it out there early, watch.
man.
Hey, I think they good pick.
And I think I went a little under on LeBron too. I don't think he's gonna get 8 rebounds. I got some good shit.
8 rebounds a game?
It was something like that for the season.
That's a good one.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
I
I was scared of Steph. They had Steph at like 29 or 30. I'm like, I can't trust the light-skinned boy. I can't trust him, man.
32.
Man, are you slowing down ever?
Well, let's get into this thing. So we got to talk about James Harden, y'all favorite topic.
Here we go again. Same old shit, dog, just a different day.
New shit.
Oh, it's new shit?
It's new shit.
Oh, okay, let me see. Go.
Ready? No. The Harden Sixer saga is now spilled over in the regular season. After more than a week and a half away from the squad, the beer came back to the city of brotherly love.
Oh, he came back. Oh,
He came back.
Okay.
So, after 10 days away, Harden...
Not so fast. Hold your horses, you whippersnapper. Hold your horses.
So on Tuesday night, he came with his bags packed for their season opening road trip against the Bucks and the Raptors. But the Sixers told him to keep his ass at home in not so many words.
Didn't I say that?
You said that?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said they have no interest in playing him. So what are they making a big deal for? Like you making all this news for, you have no interest in playing him because you do not trust what he's gonna do on that court. It's the same thing they was gonna do with Ben Simmons. You don't trust, he ain't been in training camp, he ain't practicing. You really think you're gonna put him in the game? No, you looking for something so they can find him. Like, oh yeah, you did this. So what James did, knowing you're not gonna play me, so let me go ahead and show up. You tell me no versus me not showing up, and you take $367,000 from me.
So then why skip 10 days?
Because you couldn't find me.
360-something thousand.
Yeah.
Each game.
Yeah, each game.
It's just games.
Please, please throw that out
Think
there.
about it. It's per game.
Per game.
Missing practice. What,
Yeah.
1,500, 2,000. What is that?
Yeah.
Right. You can't. It's per game.
Them three.
Not per practice.
365.
Practice is strip club money.
Yeah.
Go ahead, little lady. Get on out of here. 365. That's different.
That hurt.
Right. So I'm pretty sure every game he's gonna show up to play, and they have to tell him, "Nah, we don't want you."
Gotcha.
Versus him just sitting at the house and they're like, "Oh, see, James Harden didn't show up. We gonna find him." Smart.
Got you.
We getting smarter. We getting smarter.
He just got to claim back and he's good to go.
We know them tactics now, man. Y'all like the same playbook.
So what does Harden not traveling with the team mean to all you guys about his future with the Sixers?
I mean, he wanted to come and play, bro. The man showed up. He was working out real hard, man. He came to really play and go and do his job. And y'all don't want this man to do his job. So what are we supposed to say up here? Right?
I'm sensing sarcasm.
Yeah.
Is there a hint of sarcasm, Gilbert?
Daryl Morey, figure it out.
I'm just saying, he showed up, right?
Yeah.
He showed up ready. He had his bags packed for the trip.
But did he?
Yeah. That's what makes me laugh is you did this with Ben Simmons. You don't think nobody paid attention, right? We seen, he has a cell phone. That looks like a water bottle. Run. Oh, you ain't running fast enough. Oh, suspended. Right? We seen the trick. And that players got smarter, right? We understand that you need him to act bad so you can justify finding him. Mm-hmm. Nah, he ain't playing those games. So he gonna show up, ready to work for the game. The game.
Bags packed.
The game.
Bags packed.
Yeah, bags packed.
Bags packed.
What's up, guys?
I'm early.
Early.
Ain't never been early.
Never been early.
Ain't never been early. The first one on the plane, like waiting. Like, nah, that's.
But no, I mean, I hope it works out for him. I mean, I know it's coming towards the end of his career. Just everything that he's, gave to the game, though.
Mm-hmm.
MVP, score, he had, he changed the game as far as, with the way he plays. So, I mean, I do want him to finish strong, though, and go out the right way. I mean, a lot of these guys, because it's coming towards the end. So, hopefully they can work it out. Something.
I mean, when you look at
him.
No, I mean, I know, just go somewhere where he can play and just, finish.
So obviously ESPN did their rankings, but I want to ask you guys, when you look at Harden,
Where?
huh? The top 100 rankings that you have some opinions on.
Damn that.
We know you don't want him to go to the Clippers.
No,
we know.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I want to know where.
Clippers.
After.
Yeah, we gonna keep messing with your favorite team.
No. Where?
You said where? I mean, I don't know.
Where's a good fit?
For him, Miami.
South Beach. It's funny you said that
Because he
early on.
He can play.
We already had this
He can
conversation.
still
know what I'm
play
saying
though,
is,
but like,
he can play that style, and it don't affect Jimmy Butler and Bam. Right? I mean, I'm just about not the culture. We're not talking about the culture because we know that that's a whole different.
But we're
just talking about team, just the players players that can really like he can do what he do, and Jimmy Butler, when you done, come on over here and then finish the way he finishes. So when it comes to players, them. But the atmosphere of
around it, yeah.
So we got to put it. We
got to put the atmosphere on it?
Yeah, we have to.
Okay,
we just can't put it. So we go. Oh no, this is here, but this is.
I mean, you might not know. It might make him play. It might just.
man, you got
still averaging.
to. You got to be putting. No, you got to be. It's habits, man. You have to create those habits to be that type of person. So when it comes, it's not a punch in the face. Because sometimes you'll get punched in the face and you've never been hit before with that type of work ethic, right?
Yeah.
That had to be the first 3, 4, 5 years. Usually that first 3, 4, 5, and then you already have a mentality of what it takes to be a pro. Right? You go to a team where, we ain't practicing, once a week, we just playing games. When we practice, it ain't hard, and you're not demanding nothing. And that's what I've been in for 4 years. And then you say, all right, boom. Like, what the fuck is this? No. This is not what we do here.
James been marching at his own beat for how many years now?
A few.
Ever since he got to Houston?
How many years now?
Yeah. Yes,
At least, just call it at least the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Right? Just call it a round number, the last 10 years. James Harden has been marching to his own beat. And they have allowed it. Everywhere he's been, they allowed it.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
The only team that can really save him is Clippers.
Okay. I hear y'all keep saying that.
Because them 3 boys that's over there, that's his partners that's gonna hold him accountable.
But will they?
Russell ain't playing that. Russell ain't playing that. You got Russell, you got PG, and you got Kawhi, right? That's
Kawhi. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the group that can say like, hey, no, we all established. Ain't no, you know what I mean?
We all established.
We all established.
Yeah,
Ain't
we all
no,
on our last leg.
You can't look down on us. You know what I mean? And that's all 3 of them have their own. They've all, established something individually to the point where he can't go in there and say.
But when they ain't stopped him before.
Who was he better than before?
I'm saying
stat wise.
I'm saying stat. He had to play with CP, right? I'm just.
Who are you? What you done?
But it's the equivalent. They at the point neither one of them had won anything.
I got MVPs. I got scoring titles.
But then you go to
Embiid. What you got?
No, you go to Brooklyn.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No. I think when you look at when I looked at their first playoff,
don't forget that place
against Boston, they were. I think that whole I think the whole Kyrie situation of not taking a shot and all that. I think it kind of just.
Yeah, it bored it all. Yeah,
I think that was the reason. It's like I want out.
I want out. Yeah, well, I signed up for some different. Yeah. I totally get it.
So it's.
But you could have stuck it out with the other guy.
Yeah.
James and Russ played together.
I'm saying you could have stuck it out with the other guy.
James and Russ played together in Houston.
I'm saying
they did play together in Houston. James and Russ.
James and Russ. Yeah. How did that work?
I think.
Yeah, because that was a trade for him and John Wall.
Yeah. I don't even know if Russ was there for a whole year, but they played together.
Yeah, it's.
I don't want it to come across that I don't like James. But I'm looking at the totality of everything that we know of. Not to mention the shit that we don't know of.
As I said, at this point in time, right, it's more of the eye test than it is reality, right, for him. And the eye test is, it's no different than the Ja Morant, right? You're gonna have to change the behavior that everyone sees, right? I know you have a club, I know you have this, there might be a time where you just can't go there. Like you telling me you got $300-400 million, you can't have the club come to your house? Have the events at your house, but going out and doing this and people seeing and clubbing bottles and this and this. Nah, that's not the space you in now because the greats didn't do it. Right? You wasn't gonna see Kobe out there, boom, 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 right? He gonna handle his business, in that arena. Like if they have a problem, what's happening? Y'all gonna come to the house, I'll fly y'all to the house, we're gonna talk about this. Right? You know what I mean? So it wasn't gonna spill out in the open to the point where everybody else has to take him serious. Like, Stephen A., you saying something about me, I'm gonna call you. What's happening? Nah, don't run. Like, you know what I mean? It's, and I think at this point in time, that's what he has to do. He has to really show that, stop judging my basketball skill, judge the outside, which means I gotta change my outside surrounding.
You have to, because people this day and age, they not go ignore it. They can't, because it's staring them right in the face. Every conversation you have with someone, it's not just gonna be about his basketball skill. If you go to an owner now and come to them with the proposition of signing James Harden, and if he has a consultant or someone who he's going to go run this by, that's gonna be a question. And they don't have the answer to give the owner that's gonna make him comfortable enough to move forward with this, in my opinion. I could be totally wrong, but in this NBA that I look at, they're not dealing with any negativity. They're not dealing with any scrutiny. They're not dealing with this stuff. They're just not. Before, we can have bad press and still play. You can do shit off the floor and still play. This is not that NBA. They not putting up with it.
There's money now.
Yeah, there's big time business going on here.
Well,
and these ratings matter, and what people think of the league matters. So they can't have the perception of, we just let guys do what the hell they want to do and still pay them and it's okay. No, that's not the perception that they're going for. It's just not. And unfortunately, that's what it is when you're dealing with James now.
I mean, I remember I wanted to tell IT this, but he has an agent. This is back when he was in Boston, and said, I wanted to tell him, like, your play is worth the max, but your name is not, right? So trying to demand 4-year, 5-year max deals from someone, they're not gonna feel comfortable doing it. You're gonna have to be, if you want the max, you're gonna have to sign 1 year, 2 year. Max them out every year to get where you want so people can see every year, this is what you do. Same thing with James right now. I'm pretty sure going into free agency this year, if you get to play average 20 and 12 and you say 1 year deal, 45, 50 million, they'll write that check. I think it's that extra 3 years where we're like,
You think a team would give him that if he came out
1 year
and put up numbers like he did last season?
Why wouldn't I? Because I know if you got to be a free agent next year, I know how you are going to play to get that next year.
But now if I give you that 50 for 1 year and you play that way, what assurances and guarantees do I have that you're going to come back to me?
Are you trying to maximize or are you trying, like,
I'm just saying.
If you're giving him 1 year, what the fuck do you care for if he leaves? Right? You already have questions anyway about the longevity of it. So From there, it's 50 for the year. Let's see what you do. Okay, you went out there, averaged 3, boom, boom. And then, okay, what, another 50? Okay, here you go, 55. Here you go. 1 year? Okay, come on. All right. What you got for me? What you got for me? Right? You go out there and average, 17 and 5, 17 and 5. Oh, I got 14 for you. Right out there.
You ready to write that check.
But that's what I'm saying, like, but I'm not gonna do 4 years. You know what I mean? The 4-year 200 is the only, like me.
Yeah.
You 22 and led the league in assists. I'm maxing you. When I'm looking around, if I'm gonna max the mellow balls and all this, yeah, I'm gonna give you this money, right? So, but I'm gonna give it to you for 1 year.
Okay.
All right, we just gonna be signing 1-year deals, goddamn it. Come on, keep working for it. Come on, keep working for it. The day where I'm giving you the day where you had 5 years, like what I'm saying, the day you had 5 years, that looks like it's behind you because of everything that's been going on. So, for me, if you want me to write this check, I'm gonna every 365 days. But I'm willing to give you this. I'm not saying you're worth 20 million. I'm saying you're worth every dollar, but every dollar for the year.
Yeah.
I got it. You know what I mean? Right? But you know what I mean, right?
I get it.
You worth the money, just,
but I don't trust you.
Yeah, I don't trust you. You gotta gain my trust back. All these things is you lost.
Just like a credit card. I'm gonna give you this credit card, but it's a max on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna let you just. I'm gonna give you some freedom, but you got
the black card for the day.
Yeah.
For the day.
Oh man.
So let's talk a little bit about Embiid. If you're Embiid now, how are you feeling seeing the situation play out the way it has?
I mean, I think he needs to say something. Being the MVP and the leader, I feel like, no, don't say nothing.
Like I said, I'm surprised he ain't asked out.
Listen.
I've been surprised. He ain't asked out.
I mean, it feels like
I'm shocked.
When it comes to basketball itself, work ethic, who works harder between the two? Don't tell me shit then. Right? He ain't gonna outwork James. When when Embiid got 50 and 60, is he going to the gym after for 2 hours like James working? So you sitting there trying to have a conversation. That MVP is cool, right?
Yeah.
But if you can't outwork me, what are we talking about? Right? So that's a hard conversation anyway. No matter what I do out here, Dennis Rodman is.
But what you mean?
What I'm saying is how, like, Michael Jordan and them trying to have a conversation with Dennis Rodman. What are we talking about? Huh? Are we talking about how I work in these games? How I work in this practice? If it ain't, you know what I mean? Like, are y'all outworking me? Are y'all hustling more than me? What are y'all doing for us to have this conversation about, man, the team? How about you get in shape? How about you get in shape where you can play the last 5 minutes? You get in shape where you can play more than 32 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm not even talking so much about an Embiid combo with Harden. If I'm Embiid with the Sixers now,
with the
like,
Sixers.
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Like I said, I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I'm surprised.
I mean, do you think he's waiting for it
What the hell he waiting on? What better time than the present? You just won MVP. You ain't no hotter than you go ever be.
So it has to be out now.
Yes. Listen, man, when Dame went to Milwaukee, I would have went in that motherfucker. I would have called, hey, listen, hey, man, I'm on my way in. I need y'all to meet me. We need to have a conversation. That's just what it would have been. Knowing the current, what's going on with James was going on when they got Dame. I would have listened, hey, man, we ain't doing
But that's what I'm saying. I mean,
that's just mentality I have with the current situation with everybody.
What type of players actually do that? There's only a certain type of player that does that, right? Someone who's really putting all into the game. And they're saying, this is what we're doing here? No, I put too much into this for me to just, right?
Like,
Kobe, hey, this is what we're doing? I don't know the fuck out.
Yeah, Kobe.
Right now, this is not what I signed up for. You see Giannis, this is not what are we making deals or not? You gotta move these people. Something's gonna happen.
LeBron.
So, I mean, is it time for him to make some more public comments? He had the stuff he said this summer.
No. I don't
I
want
don't
to hear
need no time for public comments.
But just,
Listen, I've been around, we've watched, we've seen greats, we've seen what they look like. We've seen very, very gifted, talented players who can walk through the NBA because they're gifted, right? We've seen players who wasn't as gifted, but they worked so hard, it kind of got them to that level, right? We've seen, which we call the GOATs, they have the God-gifted talent and they have the God-gifted work ethic, right? So I don't want to hear nothing, like, just show us. Show us you want to be traded, right? Show us you want to be traded. Treat everybody like you treated dude in Denver when he was comparing you to. Do that to everyone every single night. So when you say, I want to be traded, we hear you. Like, oh, shit, Embiid, what you want, boss? Huh? You want, sell half the team for whoever you want. Like, that's, but if you're going to just sit here and do, like, how much you averaged last year?
No,
Embiid, 30, 31?
Yeah, he was
33, 10, and 4.
33, 10, and with a James.
33, 10.
With James Harden.
only averaged 10 rebounds.
33, 10, 4 assists, 66.
Only averaged 10.
Only 10? Oh, yeah, only 10.
Huh?
Only average 10, yeah. Now, so
big
what?
as that fucker is?
No.
He averaged 10?
No James Harden. What should he be averaging this year?
With no James?
With his own motor or with Giannis' motor?
No, where he at now? What he averaged 33 last?
He averaged 33 and 10 with James Harden, averaging 22 and 10.
With no James.
With no James, that's 22.
37.
37, 38.
38.
Yeah.
Yeah,
12
nothing
rebounds.
less.
Yeah, nothing less.
Nothing
Over
less than
35 for sure.
Definitely 35 for
Yeah,
sure.
over 35
That's a
for sure.
35 for sure.
Yeah, over 35.
35 for
For sure.
Yeah, easy,
Right, like that.
easy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so if he averaged 32, 33, that would be considered a disappointment.
Yeah.
He ain't really.
Yeah, you came back the same.
He came back the same.
I mean, yeah. Came back.
But people watching would think we're dumb for saying that. What, man, how you gonna tell a man he averaged 30? That's how easy it is for him.
Yeah.
Now, if he actually had Giannis's motor, what you think that man would be averaging?
Or if you
40.
Oh,
40. Easy. 40, easy. With Giannis's motor.
it's too easy for him.
So let me just give you this too. Last season, 15 games without James Harden, his numbers went down actually, 32, 9.5 rebounds, but he did average 6.4 assists. So assists went up, points went down.
you averaged 32.
Hey, I remember. Hey,
32 what?
32 and 9.
32
And his
point what?
32, just on the
Just 32 on the so he went down a point.
And
And
his
his assists went up what?
to like
2.
And his rebounds went down. How the fuck the rebounds go down?
Yeah, why is the
Guard?
rebounds
I'm
so
on the
low?
perimeter cooking.
Hey,
Like, why is his rebound so low? He should be averaging like 12.
Because he played like he's.
I know. Y'all remember, like, because I know, the people don't really
He
understand that
only
when someone
averaged 10
leaves,
rebounds?
y'all remember the dude, his name was Kobe, right? And, you remember what he was averaging with Shaq, right? And then when Shaq left, we seen what he was doing, right? Yeah, we seen what he was doing.
Right, you're supposed to-
Same thing, right? That's how you're supposed
That's
to.
the easiest way to send a message.
Yeah. Like, I'm losing a player, someone has to at least take up 25 to 50% of what this player brings. Like, if I'm missing the big man, if Kenyon ain't here today, like, oh shit, I gotta go in there and go get 3-4 rebounds extra because the King's not here. Then everybody, we're gonna chip the fuck in. That's how it's supposed to play. The main player is supposed to do majority of damage. Everybody else take in. You know what I mean? That's just how.
Yeah.
That's just.
Yeah. So over 35 this year.
35 or better. It has to be.
But that.
Rolling?
Even though like someone will look at it and say, yeah, why y'all negative? Right? Why y'all talk? We are telling this man that he should average 30. That's how good we think he is.
Oh, absolutely.
He can average 35.
Yeah.
If he had the motor, like, yo, I'm the most unstoppable, I'm taking everybody as demon mode, easily 38, 40.
Yeah.
Right? We're giving him 35 with his work ethic.
Yeah.
We're saying if he came into the season like, yo, this is This is my league. Who's stopping him?
Nobody.
That's called a compliment.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
That's called a compliment. We're not saying, damn, man, he only averaged 33 because he got this. No, he's saying that. That's too easy for him.
Yeah, that's easy.
We want more.
Yeah,
We want more.
more.
We want
So,
more.
I mean, you talked about the individual Embiid side, but from a team side, he's averaging 35, but the team record is trash. What is that now saying? He wants.
Then he
The
can,
team sucks.
and then that goes to Gil's point, though. Now that goes to Gil's point. If he's averaging 35 or better, then he can go be like, trade me.
Yeah, trade me.
I'm saying?
But now what if he's
Now
doing
the
it?
league- now the league is
7-3, 8-2 without Harden.
It don't matter. Your team is not good. Like, he's in a situation where his team is not good enough to compete with everybody else. He is good enough to do whatever he wants to do. And, you know, this is not a question of his team. Like, I mean, the team itself, him, he's that guy. The rest of the team ain't that. So how long is he going to sit there before he decides to challenge himself? And challenging himself is being put in a situation where someone else is going to, like, push you. Like, that's why I wish Jimmy Butler was still there.
Yeah. Because what they got? They got Tyrese Maxey. He gonna get off.
But he don't have that. He don't have that. Like, he don't have the Jimmy Butler attitude, right? The Jimmy Butler, like the Westbrook attitude, where, right? You're not gonna sit over there and just eat grapes and right before practice start and all that. No.
No, but I think Tyrese Maxey, he has enough to get him to the playoffs. I mean, Sixers will make the playoffs, right?
But is that how long you been in the league? That's what you want to keep making the playoffs? Cool.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying.
You want to get out that second round.
I got my competitors who's been beating me every year in the playoff since they was 23. Boston. 23, 24. 24, 25. 25, 26. I'm 32, 30. As long as I'm in the East with this team, I'm not beating them two. Let alone, y'all, this ain't even got nothing to do with, but just the two people that keep beating me, that's younger than me. And it don't look like they are taking the, they're still
getting better. And
they're getting better every year.
And the team got better.
You know what I mean? And so it comes to a point where, like, how long are you going to sit there and, you know, keep doing it the way you want to do it?
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's no different than James Harden was in Houston. You've been doing it your way, and it's been helping you. When are you going to take the extra step?
But can you take that extra step in Philly, I guess?
No.
That's
Well, I don't. I mean, I can't say no. I can't say no because I don't. It's still a team, and if you're not putting that demand on the team, which starts with your work ethic, right? When Giannis said, "Yo, we're gonna do something. I'm not signing an extension," we all was like, "Oh shit."
No, for
right?
real.
Because we know what he's bringing, right? We know 5 years from now, 7 years from now, 8 years, he gonna give us 1,000%. 3 years from now, Embiid can be sitting there looking like he done gained 100 pounds and he can't play in the fourth quarter. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you can see it coming just on how the body is now.
Father time.
Right.
Coming early.
Father time hit lazy quick.
So in the last 6 playoff appearances, Sixers got 1 first-round exit, 5 exits in the second round. You said potentially you can't do it with Philly. Does he need to move out west? Is that the solution?
Oh yeah, because out west is
That's
easy.
that's my point.
Yeah, because
That's my point. Like, you kind of fucked either way.
no.
Milwaukee could get him next year.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But what's the looking at what the Bucks and the Celtics did, and now looking at what the Nuggets got, what the Suns got. I mean, only it's like Warriors maybe.
I think Golden State should try to make a run for him, for sure, especially after this year.
I mean, they're two.
He played a style. He liked to get up and down and shoot threes.
No. I'm not worrying about that. Like, are you giving him 4-year deals? How long is Steph then? 4 more?
Steph is. Let me pull
And
it
they ain't
up.
never had a post player neither.
I know that offense is guards.
Yeah.
Steph is 26.
Yeah, they ain't never had him.
26.
So 2 more seasons after this one.
Yes.
It'd be a different look for
Bam is a what? 5 or a 4?
4. He's a 4.
You said Miami?
Bam.
Miami?
Bam is a 4.
But the work. I mean,
It's the person. Well,
But they got him playing the 5.
No, what I'm saying, if Bam is a 4, you have Embiid as the 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Right?
think there's a way you?
No, I'm just talking about for him to go to the next level to compete.
To compete right
to
now.
compete,
Yeah.
you at this point, sorry, you're gonna have to team up. Period. Ain't no, you have to team up at this point. There's no there's no building from the ground up. The team you had that should have probably won a championship by now, or sitting there in the championship 3-4 years, is when you had you, Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons, Tobias, JJ Redick, them coming off the bench. That was
the best.
that was your monster team. You guys were already above, especially in the East. There was really no team really built like that. All y'all needed was one more year, and then you let one go. The most important part, the one that holds all y'all accountable for work ethic. The one that we hear about, like in Timberwolves, that say, "Hey, give me the third string. Give me the third string. I want to play against the first team." And I got Cat. He ain't scoring. Win, cold ass story. Beat him, walked out the gym. Next time they seen him, he was on TV talking about how he
busted that up.
I mean, but that's the type of personality where he's saying, "Give me the weakest players we got in this gym, and then I'm gonna stick the best player on that team and whoop y'all ass." Like, that's who he needs around him. You know what I mean?
Different animal.
So you talked about the Heat. Let's hit the Heat a little bit. He had a chance to strengthen their roster after the finals run, but missed out on 3 star guards. Missed out.
No.
Let me finish.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I didn't say one word, brother.
For not coming with enough to get Dame from the Blazers and Drew Holiday in the aftermath, the Heat passed on an opportunity to make a move for Bradley Beal. Beal broke down what happened in a diary he wrote for Anscape. He said, "My initial favorite was Miami. Out of nowhere, I get a call, and it's Matt Ishbia in Phoenix. Eventually, it came to a point where Miami said they just can't do it." So in an interview with the Miami Herro, Pat Riley shed some light into the Heat's thought process this offseason. Pat said, "We were very reluctant this summer in giving up all of our assets in any kind of discussions with anybody, and we decided that let's do it."
I'm sorry.
The shit out of me, bro.
I'm sorry. He said assets. I'm trying to figure where, when, which one. My fault. My bad.
Chill.
My bad.
See, I let you read.
I'm sorry.
See, I let you do your thing.
I couldn't hold that one, man.
It was in my ear too, Gil.
I'm sorry.
It's too close to Halloween for all that.
I'm sorry. Keep going, man.
I was a little startled, I ain't gonna lie.
Man. I'm sorry.
So, and we decided that let's do it this year with Jimmy, and then we make some decisions from that standpoint, Jimmy and the crew. If somewhere there's an upgrade that might cost you a lot of assets and will shrink you in other areas and changes the role of other players, then you're taking a risk there yourself too. But I like the balance of our team. I like Jimmy's attitude. So, first question, are the Heat gonna regret not getting Beal, Dame, or Drew Holiday this offseason? I like how you put a lot of thought into these answers now.
So I'm just saying, I mean, they're going to. I don't think, no, they're not going to regret it because they don't have. They're maximizing their talent. You know what I mean? So they're putting in the least amount of money into the team, making a bigger profit. In a sense of I'm grabbing trash and cooking meals. So what am I gonna regret? Like, I mean, right? I mean, what is this
fucking boy here, man?
No, I'm serious. Like,
No, they are going to. Miami might not even make the playoffs this year.
cool. I mean, but
And then what? And then
He said it yesterday.
huh?
He said it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask both of y'all, but towards the end of this segment, but
You call them people trash.
No, I mean, come on, y'all. Like, I mean,
I hear you.
you know, last year, right, when we say who was the most successful team
Yes.
outside of winning a championship,
The Miami Heat.
who did
The
most
Miami
with the
Heat.
least?
Yeah, it was a
easy.
right?
Yes.
Right? Your payroll, the talent you had, right? That's a championship right there. right? You can put that on. That's inspiration.
Yeah, that's a Cinderella, like.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's a movie that I'm pretty sure at some point 20 years from now, they're going to do some documentary on that team, right? Where you had a whole bunch of players that never got drafted, that worked their asses off and got to the championship, right? So you maximize, so there's no regret. Like, their championships, how did they get those championships?
I have opinions.
Traded for generational players. Generational players, not regular ass all-stars or Shaquille O'Neal. We get him, then we can add, you know what I mean, Gary Payton, all these guys, right?
So still use that same model, but you need.
I got LeBron James coming. Then we can come on Chris Bosh and we come on Mike Miller and we can. That's right. It wasn't Chris Bosh and then we built. It was LeBron James. So when you're talking about
James,
when you're talking about him, Pat Riley, he's looking at what generational player he can get for his buck.
So none of those players like Dame wouldn't have been worth it, like Dame or.
It don't look like it from his history. You're talking about a dude who's coaching Magic and Kareem, like he's looking for apex, right? If he's gonna make a trade, I want Giannis.
Okay.
I want Embiid, right? Who else is out there?
James Harden.
I mean,
reality. Here trying to. As I said, it's like it's only a few that he would look at. Other than that, he's gonna keep his.
Wemby.
Yeah, he's gonna keep his money low until he can make that pool.
I mean, look, we got to be real. The Heat have made 2 finals since 2020, but I don't think in either one of those finals we thought they were legitimately going to win. So are you just happy getting that far and saying, look, we got this underachiever team that got to the finals when you now come to this season and
it's a great sports story.
Yeah, listen.
Financially, they win. Like you said, financially, they chilling.
Harrison
on the beach.
Yeah, they chilling.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
I'm paying 3 starters total $2 million. One's making $700,000, others making total. These 3 players.
Yeah.
Go out there, buddy. Doing a great job.
You're awesome. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, man.
Are you telling me they couldn't pay K? Like, obviously, you was making $700,000. Like, I don't want to pay you $10 million a year. Hey, man, I'm good. Let those players go. I can't.
Max Strus.
Like, what's his name? You know how much money they saved? You know how much money they saved on not winning championship?
We talked about this. Yeah.
Broke, yeah. Yeah, because you spend a lot more money when you win a championship.
You got to hit up Jason of Beverly Hills.
No, what's his name? No. The player. The shooter.
Who? Duncan? No.
Yes.
Duncan Robinson?
Duncan Robinson contract is reflected around championships.
Shit, he's getting 18 mil this year.
Look at his contract structure. Majority of that money is on winning championships, playing a certain amount of minutes, scoring a certain amount of points.
Wait, what?
Yes, sir.
He did that
something new every day.
I mean, obviously you 2nd round pick, someone threw out some money and 80 million or whatever.
Yeah.
What was his deal?
It was 472 or 80, I think. I forget.
80, yeah.
No, I got you.
Right, so it was a lot of incentives that had to do with winning.
5 for 90, excuse me.
Yeah. 90. Now, how much of it? But what, do you see the guarantees in it?
80 guaranteed.
On what?
Out of 90.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
So 10 million tied into.
Nah, it's more than that. Because I remember they were doing a thing like with Duncan Robinson. I'm like, well, I mean, you're not winning a championship, but you're gonna save a lot of money. You're gonna save a lot of money. If I'm Duncan Robinson, I'm mad as a mug right now. Like it had points in there. I was like, ooh,
We find
it was something about starting too. It was some weird shit in there.
But even that 5 for 80 is like,
Right, for him.
I'm just saying, for a
Undrafted guy.
squad that is traditionally.
You paying him that kind of money, but not Gabe?
Yeah, I get it. Because that's why they can't pay Gabe Vince, because they paid him. They paying him.
So it's hard to criticize Pat just over
Can't.
his entire career as an executive, but at this stage, Like we've talked about, 8th seed, yeah, Giannis doesn't get hurt, let's be real. But even still, making it that championship run, obviously getting smacked by the Nuggets. But where do they go from here now?
They got to make a move. They got to get an Embiid or like Gil said, but we had this conversation not too long ago about things, guys don't mind working. They've proven that. Guys don't mind working. Just not going to overwork guys. And that's what comes with it. So we discussed this before, and unfortunately, like, to get a free agent of some sort to come there, if they not built on that, like that overworking, like, I ain't got no time. Ain't got no problem putting the work in. Like we're gonna work hard. I'm gonna try to get better at my craft. I'm gonna do all the things I can possibly do to help us win. But then it becomes a point where it becomes too much at times. And we've heard the stories of things that's went on just from the conditioning things and the body fat. A lot of guys not gonna sign up for that. It's just not. But it's just, and that's what they've built it on, which has been successful, which is great. But you're dealing with a new age of basketball player.
Okay, now, but you still got to question. You got to question it. Your championships ain't built on your atmosphere. That's the smoke and mirror. Your championship was built on, you drafted Dwayne Wade, who was a worker. You brung in Shaquille O'Neal, Gary Payton, and all. We can see they body fat. We see they body fat. We seen they was in the club every goddamn day. They built the barbershop in the strip club. We know what those players were. Unfortunately, that roster itself, there was 15 players. 12 was lottery picks. So you had some of the most talented players, and they were just that good.
Yeah.
And then you bring in LeBron James, and Chris Bosh. Right? Like you 3 players you in the league at that time, top 15. 2 of them top 10. That ain't got nothing to do with your work ethic. Right? You know what I mean? So the idea that you're building, we build championships. No, you trade for championships. Building a championship is what Golden State did. That's building a championship. What Boston's trying to do is build a championship. What Dallas did is build a championship. You're trading. You're getting the mediocre players good enough to trade them. Like, oh yeah, he's good, he's worth that. Make this trade, let me get this piece, and that's what you're doing. You're not building. You think Shaq? Come on, you think Shaq and Gary Payton was doing that shit, that running and doing all that? You think? Right? We know. Hell no. Hell no. Shut up, man. What? What?
And let's go back to Duncan Robinson real quick. So we got the numbers for you. For him to get that full $90 million, he has to play in 25% of the team's playoff games, play at least 25 minutes per game in those matchups, and the Heat have to win a championship during the duration of the deal. So last season, I want to say he played 25 minutes or more in 4 of the 23 playoff games that he played in.
So how much does he lose? See, that's what is that?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. What kind of fucking deal is that?
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that.
I can't sub myself in. I'm sitting there like, yeah, I need 25 minutes. And they sitting there like, yeah.
You better be hitting.
He needs 22 minutes.
Well, he better be hitting.
No, it ain't hit. You gonna come in, I'm gonna put you in. Like I can, like, now you see where the NBA itself creates selfishness, but talking about winning. Like, so if I'm at the 25-minute mark, right? And I got one more game to get, right? And you got to pay me an extra $5 million, and we not gonna win this championship. You playing me 25 minutes, so you're gonna lose the championship and pay me $5 million? Nah. I already know, goddammit, I'm gonna play like 15. You just gonna make sure it ain't even close to 25 to even make a, and that's what happens.
And there's no real way you can play yourself, even if you killing, like.
Your destiny is not controlled on what you do.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right? There's no way he's gonna be playing. There's no way he's gonna play 25 minutes in a playoff game for the Miami Heat. How many games?
25% of it.
25%. 25%.
25%. They got to build the statue of Dwayne Wade if they want to win the championship.
But that's what I'm saying. But you see, like, I knew, that's what I said when I was reading through it. I was like, man, that's a horrible deal. But I get it. 90 million makes it sound.
No,
Yeah, but for him getting that 80, shit.
No, I mean, for him, like you said, second round, he ain't tripping.
I know he ain't.
So let's talk a little bit about Tyler Herro. So Herro's name was in all types of trade rumors. Then Pat, I think the day that the Dame trade went down, they were having lunch or something. Pat was basically like, "You're our guy." But what's it like to play when your name is in trade rumors like that? Do you have a chip on your shoulder? You want to go out there, prove the team wrong?
Good. That's if that's what makes you go out there and want to, prove me wrong, then cool, right? We players got to stop acting like they're not tradable. There's only few players in the league. There's 400 players, right? 450. There's really only three,
maybe five, a handful.
Like that's untradeable. Like this is my precious. Like I'm not getting off this asset, right? Until it weighs itself. But for the most part, so players that's disgruntled. Oh man, they talking about trading. Who are you? What do you mean? My feelings is hurt. Who? What?
Yeah. Fine. I'm hurt. I got traded.
Now my feelings is hurt. They traded me. Motherfucker, you averaged 12.
No.
You averaged 20.
Shit, they be hurt over them. They name getting mentioned in trades. Damn the trade.
Yeah,
they be butt hurt over their name getting mentioned.
Yeah, like that's
how dare you talk to another team about me? How dare you?
I'm hurt. They didn't tell me. They just traded me.
Okay. Like, they was trying to give me Dame for you? What are we talking about? You should be excited that you are worth Dame.
That's what Mikal Bridges say.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges like, man, they traded me for Kevin Durant. Like, shit, listen, man, hey, I'm fucking honored.
I packed my shit up.
I'm honored.
Man,
where my gym shoes at, man? Hey, man,
thank you, Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, thank you for the opportunity.
For real.
I'm finna cook.
Like, look at this swagger though.
What?
Yeah, I'm out
here like I'm rude.
I say now swag is crazy.
I'm supposed to be Kevin Durant out there. Thank you.
So is it the opposite though if you get traded for somebody who's not at Kevin Durant's level? Like, damn, y'all traded me for, I'm not gonna say no names because I got enough beef. Like,
man, it's all
y'all traded me for this?
I was worth two Houston Rocket tickets last year and a signed autographed ball by the mascot. God damn.
So last question on this topic.
Because that's what I don't know if y'all did that.
What's the least favorite Gatorade we got now? Throw that in there.
Hey, that cucumber, go ahead and take one of those. You ever do that during trade deadline? Start like making fake up trades? Oh, you got trade. Hey, been traded for 3 of Sean Kemp kids, a 1970 autographed ball by 2 of the players.
By 2 of the players.
2 of the players. Used to piss people the fuck off.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. The NBA tipped off last night, which means we get to do our first Hibachi time of the regular season. So let's start out in Denver. Nuggets got their ring and gave it another loss to the King. Jokic picked up right where he left off last season, dropping his first triple-double in Game 1, finished with 29, 13, 11 assists in the win. Jokic led the league with 48 triple-doubles in the last 2 seasons. Denver thwarted the Lakers' fourth quarter comeback to win 119-107. Oh, look at these.
What was this last night?
Look at that.
Did he meet the pick'em?
Yeah, and one.
Because you stayed away from it, right?
Yeah, I was scared of it. What was it? What is the stats last night?
And one.
I think it was 48.5.
40? No, that's what I'm saying. What was his
So his total was, you would have hit it.
You would have hit it, right?
Ooh, it was 53.
Yeah, remember I said.
It was tricky because it was Game 1. Ring ceremony, we said we was staying away from it. Yeah.
He sits around that, like what he brings, about 48 to 55, man. It's like,
It was game one.
Yeah.
You really didn't think you would go out triple-dub them folks game one.
Ring night.
So Lakers were in their feelings this offseason with the Nuggets fan slander, Mike Malone taking shots at them. But the Nuggets fans in attendance at the game took some time to remind the Lakers who runs the West.
Look at Kyle.
Jamal Murray's facial expression says it all.
This is you. This is your fault. We gotta go there, go and this is what you started.
Got a funny story about the guy in the white sweater that was sitting behind him, does the Nuggets radio.
Nah.
Jason Kosmiski. Funny as hell.
Oh, really?
Oh, funny as hell.
Share it, please.
No, we was at the bar just going around, because we all popular in the bar, right? Everybody want to be, like, talking to us. So everybody will walk by, he would introduce himself. Jason Kosmiski, Nuggets radio. Jason Kosmiski, like, bad chicks walking by. He just introducing himself to everybody, like, somebody gonna bite.
Somebody gonna bite.
Somebody gonna like the radio guy.
You know, everybody can't have a star.
Yeah.
So Oscar Robertson and Westbrook are the only players to average a triple-double for the season, but will Joker become the first big man to average a triple-double
Shaq did.
in a regular season?
Yeah.
Wait, Shaq averaged a triple-double? I never knew that. What year?
I think it was every year, basically every year he played, especially in LA, right? He had about 30 points, 12 rebounds.
How many missed free throws?
And nah. And he got fouled about 10 times a game. He got fouled 10 times a game.
So actually, he averaged a quadruple-double. Because he got fouled 10 plus times and he missed 10 plus free throws.
Yeah, we forgot. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like he put it like this. It was such a big thing as like he was getting fouled that they had to put a zone in. I know the NBA tried to pretend that the zone was for ball movement. That zone was because Shaquille O'Neal wasn't guardable.
What they call like unguardable.
Yeah, he was unguardable to the point where he's complaining and the Lakers is complaining like, yo, what's going on? Like, blow the whistle. And they're like, I mean, what? We can't blow the whistle every play? It's like, you're getting fouled every play. We don't have enough players on the team. We're not going to be able to finish these games if we actually give him the fouls.
So what we're
going to do is we're going to put a zone in.
Yeah.
So somebody can sit here, and we can load up.
Funny.
And that's the reason the real zone.
Man in front, man
in the
behind.
front, man in the behind.
Like, come on now. Call it what it is.
So yeah, he was getting fouled 10 times a game.
Like more than that. Easy, though. That shit was crazy.
So that was a triple-double.
But yeah, he can. I think he can. This
Yeah.
year. I think he can easy.
If he does, what does that mean?
Like what I said yesterday.
What?
MVP, baby.
MVP?
Nikola.
You think that's why they didn't give him last year because he didn't have the triple-double?
No, they didn't want to give him 3 in a row.
You got to round up on that last year.
They didn't want to give him, so now they mixed it up. They gave him, he got his 2, and B 1, they gave him, because he bitching, gave him his 1, now they're going to go back to regular schedule program and look at this boy's numbers and what the fuck they are. And
so
act accordingly.
So
averaging 33 ain't thumbing my nose at averaging 33 and 10 by any stretch of imagination.
30.
Embiid averaged 33 and 10. Like,
33-10, and he averaged what, 30? No, he averaged 20, 25.
Yeah. He damn near averaged a triple-double.
With a team
I think he's going to average 1 this year.
My thing is this, right?
Team in first place.
Yeah, 25, 12, and it's 9.8. We got to round up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But the problem is, he put himself to 9.8 when everybody was talking about he was stat chasing. So he stopped getting assists.
Yeah, they did have that stretch where they were.
Like, oh, I get 5, right? Like you can see it.
Well, Nikola, fuck them people, man.
Man, but you know what I mean?
Average 12.
For sure.
No doubt about it.
For sure.
So
27, 12, and 12.
I like
so
it.
MVP, baby.
Back to legacy and the accolades that you use to put players above other players. Why should we trust them? Why should we trust any of your metrics or any of your accolades and care about them if you guys are tweaking it for who you like at the moment in time, right? you know, if he deserved it, when Kobe had his, and you didn't want individuals to start thinking like him and awarding this, and you purposely give it to someone else, right? And we got to look at history. Why should we trust any of it? Right. Oh, we don't want him to be the first. Why not? It ain't his fucking fault. Why not? Why not? Why can't he be the first player?
Yeah, I get it.
Because,
You know what I mean?
Because they don't want to, the legends from before, you know, they want to protect them.
So that means you're purposely doing something.
Absolutely.
You're purposely protecting the past and purposely altering the future.
Yes.
Right? So even with the sinners, right? The fact that you do not have a sinner category for the All-Star games, like the past, the future sinners moving forward can never beat them in all-star appearances. Right? You are messing up the game. Right? You're like so when you look back and you say, well, yeah, I mean, he has, 15 all-stars. He only has 8. Yeah, well, his last 8, it was just him versus this dude. This dude averaged 4. Right? And they changed it, so now he has to compete with 5 men. 4s and 3s now. Right? So you're altering history, but using history as this measuring stick. And that's the shit I don't like. Like if the person in their era did what they did, you judge them by the era. Stop trying to say, oh, we can't give LeBron James these MVPs because, it'd be too close to MJ's.
Right.
We don't want it to be too close to MJ's. You know what I mean? You can't protect it. Like, stop.
Yeah, because you could have gave LeBron, come on now. Them years in Cleveland, come on. It's just,
So is Joker getting that? Because even last season when the whole Embiid stuff was going on, the Nuggets were comfortably in first place.
Comfortably.
They were just,
from mid-season on.
I'm saying they were just chilling. So it wasn't like
They went on a crazy run.
The most dominant team with the player who's putting it all together.
And Joker didn't even make a All-NBA first team.
Because they can't.
I'm just saying.
No, not now. I mean, I guess now they're changing it now.
They changed the criteria now, but
that's
how wild is that?
That's a criteria I said a long time ago. How is these two battling for MVP, whoever loses second? That makes no sense. So that means there's going to be someone on the first team who's not even good enough to be a first team player, but because how you guys are doing the voting, it inherits it. Like if your 3 top players were sinners, that first team should just have 3 sinners.
absolutely.
Yeah.
The fuck are we talking? 3 sinners. They're MVP. It's MVP. Right?
1, 2, 3. MVP
1, 2, 3. MVP voted. Right. First team comes out.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Boom. Like not you get first, you get second, you get third.
Yeah,
Who the fuck are y'all to say I'm third string?
Yeah, I'm third.
I'm over here with real third string fucking guards. And no, I'm up there. Like that's what I say. You fucking up history. You're fucking it all up. It's not reality. His second team is not reality.
Not at all.
Y'all made him second team, so when history plays itself out, it's like, well, he didn't have a bunch of first teams. He got no. You got a bunch of people who using emotions as a measuring stick. Not logic, not reality. Reality is whatever you're fucking like they do court, right? Hey, so what do you think about murder? Yeah, well, my sister got murdered. Off.
Yeah.
Off, right? I'm going there and say, yeah, who's your favorite players? My favorite player before I got here, I'd like to watch Golden State. Off. Right? You shouldn't be able to sway anything in here. It's unbiased voting.
Yeah.
But will we ever see that? I mean, everybody's got bias.
They got to change
They
it.
try to do it with the referees. Right? They ask that hey, what's your favorite
You know who don't have bias?
Who?
The players. No,
It used to be
honestly.
It used to be in the
They'll vote honestly.
No. A certain group of players.
They'll vote honestly.
But when they like
Everybody shouldn't get a fucking vote. Let's call it.
No, even with Trae Young, right? Vote him damn near 17 in guards, in the East.
Yeah, come on now.
Dude averaging 28 and 10.
Like, so you let the players vote.
Players?
Ain't no
Players did
players.
that.
But
Players did that.
that's just
The players are gonna get mad at the dude who talks more
everybody.
shit.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, who
don't
wasn't
get
getting
a
their
vote,
ass busted.
Yeah, and then you can't put it in the coaches because coaches is right? They're gonna use day players as a metrics, right? It should be
Who should? Well, fuck. If that's the case, who should do it then?
Yeah, I mean, you can't use media.
Fuck them.
I'm just saying.
and you can't use top 75 because I'm pretty sure all of them ain't watching.
Yeah, they're not watching at all.
Well, that's the big.
So therefore, it has to be the players.
How about the players that actually got the award? They vote.
But they gotta watch. You still
gotta
gotta
watch.
be able to watch.
They gotta watch, though.
Like we can't use presidents and stuff. Like we can't use general managers and stuff because
I think
are
it
they
has to
watching
be-
the game?
I think it has to be the players.
But they've shown. You know, it used to be players. Players used to vote on it, but they became so biased. Right, you know, you got MJ, like let's say Detroit Pistons. They're not voting MJ back then.
Ain't
Fuck
no
him.
Bulls to get.
But let's be. But
You know what I mean? Fuck them.
But then logic fucking takes over. You look at their list and then all the Pistons, y'all ain't got Mike on it. Ball that shit up. Throw that shit in the trash.
But that's why I said, you know, like
let's call it what it is.
As I said, it's to the point where if you want the most honest, right, like voting, what you do is you make it visible for everyone. Like so when Asia Wilson and they said, who voted her fourth?
Yes.
The reason that is important, so we can see who it is.
Absolutely.
See why.
Yeah.
And understand it won't happen again. You get to nip that in the bud. Whatever.
Absolutely.
It might be the reporter who she snubbed, right? It was you.
Yeah.
Which means now, since everybody knows you, now you won't do it anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now that got closer to reality.
Oh, absolutely.
Every year it gets closer to reality when you get to see it. So the rest of the public can say,
Yes. It's like the boxing open scoring thing.
open scoring.
Yeah.
They got that shit up on, damn, I'm gonna get my ass kicked for 7 rounds.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, like that's what I'm saying. Like Dwayne Wade, right?
Yeah.
He pulled out that 8 on a 10.
Ugh.
And everybody, the whole world, like, oh, hold on, dog.
Oh, yeah, that,
Hold on, dog. What is this?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what you need. It needs to be accountable. You need to be accountable
I'm with it.
for your selection.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that.
You know, and then once I'm accountable, like if you say, all right, GA, like, right, we know what you think about Giannis, do your top 5. Oh shit, everybody gonna see this? Oh shit. Let me stop trolling now. Right? Let me stop trolling and put them where, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even though I troll them, when you ask me where'd you pick them, I'm like, I 1 or 2.
Yeah, and that was the wild part because you got a lot of hate, and it's like he's still saying he's one of the top 2, 3 best
Yeah, I'm
players.
not
in the-
stupid.
He's just telling you where he can.
Yeah.
But that shit used to crack me up because it's like he's just telling you where he thinks he can improve, and everybody can get better. Oh, he don't need to get better. He's all of him. Okay, well, go tell him that.
Yeah.
You think he's not trying to get better? If he isn't, then what's he playing the game for?
And but that's the thing. Is like just make everybody like be transparent. So it forces everybody, right? We can see you. This is glass.
Yeah.
Right? It's easy for me to vote some bullshit if you don't know it's me.
Put your name on it. Stand on
Donkey
business.
Kong. It's like, come on, when we had to do votes, half them shit said me on it.
Yeah.
Me. Who the fuck is me? Everybody me.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna
All right.
me.
You got
I'm the
15,
best. Yeah.
15 players we vote and the number 1 player was me. Because everybody just fucking me. It's me. You know what I mean?
So I want to go back to a conversation that we had season 1, but we talk about, foreign-born players trying to crack the top 5 all time. We got 2 big options in Giannis or Joker. I want to see if y'all still feel the same way. Which one of those 2 do you think will actually have the accolades and resume to be able to crack that top 5 when it's all said and done?
We can't even agree on who is in the top 5. That's one argument right there.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's just
Can Giannis or Jokic make the top 5 ever? Yes. I'm telling you, I think so. I think so.
Listen,
I can tell you this, Jokic has a better chance than Giannis.
well, I was finna say something about Nikola. Nikola might play this motherfucking deal out and be like, yeah, y'all can have this basketball shit,
y'all
man.
too stressful over here.
Listen, I'm gonna go deal with these horses, man.
These horses.
Yo,
Them horses.
let's be honest, man. Like the way his personality is now, he's like
Like the next 3 years.
this has been fun.
Yeah. Like
But
the
you
next
know,
3 years.
okay,
I'm well off now. I've earned enough money for the rest of my life. I can go live. This has been great. Thank y'all for this opportunity. And
that's how he is. That's how he is to us. If you look at his background is basketball.
yeah, I get that.
Like he got left in his country by his brothers because they came to the States to play basketball.
Yeah.
And he knew the only way he can get back to his brothers is this.
Yeah.
So his family, his family is basketball. That's all they breed. It wasn't about this is what we breed. His brothers and his father and his mother love it more than so I don't even think it's even possible for them because he's gonna be at home like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Is your legs broke? Is your legs broken? You better get your fucking ass back on that
Big
plane and go
Joker.
out there. Like you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
his numbers and stuff.
That's the only factor that we don't be factoring in is that you got two players that they're living through him. The father's living through that's, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where the three brothers is like, yo, no, you playing for all of us. Right, 8 years here, 8 years there. You play 20 fucking years, and then we tell you when you're done. Right, so I don't really. I mean, he has the ease. I mean, when it comes to numbers, because right now, it's black. It's top 5 is black, and then if you let everybody else vote besides the media, the next 5 is black, right? Yeah. Next 15 probably black too.
Larry Bird can't get in the mix.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Jokic would have to take
gotta
out
stop
who?
that
Because
game.
Jokic would have to take
You
out
gotta
who
stop
in
the
top five?
bullshit.
Huh?
Because Jokic.
You think he's
was
top
going
10?
Because Jokic was going in as a
Ever?
center.
Larry Bird?
I'm just top 5.
He ain't in nobody. Like I went through the list. He ain't in nobody's top.
Who?
Larry Bird ain't nobody's top.
Nobody's top 10.
And to be honest,
That's tough.
And the problem is the problem.
So
with,
who are your small?
The problem,
So are you
Because
doing about
it-
real position?
No,
So you're just doing top 10, top 10 basketball all time.
Yeah, so it's gonna be at least 4 centers in the top 10 anyway. And it's just a hard.
Let me think about this.
That's a fact.
Go ahead,
Like I went through all of them, and I'm like,
let me think about that.
You have to put some thought because even what Giannis is doing too, you don't want to discredit that.
What I'm saying is, the problem with anyone's top 10 or however it moves in life, it only gets people move. Like people move because you have.
Because you got to put a guy like Steph.
Steph. Steph is gonna have to be in. KD's gonna be in the top 10. Giannis is gonna be in the top 10 at what point? Like
you say, Giannis
you know what I
over
mean?
Joker.
Yeah.
That's why the list can't be complete now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just where guys are, what their accomplishments are now.
As of right now.
As of right now.
You put
Top
Giannis
5?
above Joker?
Giannis
Of all time? I don't.
One has 2 MVP. Both have 2 MVPs.
Both have
right?
MVPs.
Both have
One
one championship.
One has
MVP.
one has Defensive Player of the Year.
Does that give Giannis?
It just goes by what you want.
Yeah, it's just,
Now that's the problem.
It just depends on what you want.
like
It
I said
depends on
yesterday-
what you want,
depends on
right?
what you
What did I say yesterday, right? Why these things can't exist together, you know what I'm saying? Like why you can't have your favorite player, have my favorite player. He's a GOAT, everybody, it all can exist.
But my thing is, if you have to pick between one of those two to build a franchise around, are you going with Giannis for the defense? Is the defensive side give him the notch above, or does Joker's?
It depends. It's just like a draft board.
You can't be wrong either
know what
way,
I'm saying?
in my
It's like a
opinion. You
draft.
cannot.
Know what I'm saying? It's like a draft board, right? I got the number 1 pick. Where's my next pick? My next pick lets me know who I'm picking, right? If I'm saying, all right, I got 1 and then 50, now I got to look around who I'm going to get at 50, right? Right? Okay, if I got Jokic, do I get a... Is there a guard that can shoot down there to make this work? Is there, you know what I mean? If I have Giannis, what's like I got the number 1 pick, but I got a 1 and 10. Oh, okay, now I'm gonna get his I can get him and Dame. I can get him and Curry. You know what I mean? So it really depends on.
The point is, I don't think you'd be sad either way.
I mean, I think I'm gonna go Giannis because Giannis got more personality.
And you're a Buck fan.
No.
Right? So you see where.
No, but Giannis is more like visual. Like Giannis is more outside. Like Jokic, we don't know where he's at. Like I need more than just a hoop.
I'm gonna show like
everything.
When people talk about top fives, right? I'm gonna show you why top fives is hard.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, it is.
Everyone has their top five, right? We can see everybody. Do your top five.
My top five?
Do your top five. Ever. No, do your top five ever. No, there's not. But there's nothing wrong with it. But imagine us trying to figure out a top five. Go yours. We know yours
that I've seen.
No. Yeah, your top five because I have your top five.
What I said? I said Steph.
Number one.
I said Shaq.
I
said Tim Duncan. Did I say Bron?
No.
You're on a Bron hater.
You said Cole.
Oh, I said Kobe and Mike.
And Kobe and Mike. Right? Top five. That's his top five in order.
Yep, it goes Steph, Cole, LeBron.
Steph number one?
Yes.
Duncan. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Just top five players.
Oh, I thought that was in order.
Oh, no. Just top five players.
Oh, okay.
Just top five.
But I'm saying like.
in order, I'm going to go Kobe one.
Kobe, see?
I'm going to go Kobe one.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's one of those things where, when we sitting here trying to figure out, we just. Yeah. It can be the same five. We can all have the same five. Putting them in order is where the argument's gonna be. So let alone, let's not have one in the motherfucker.
Let's talk a little bit about these Nuggets, man. What did the Nuggets show you in the season opener?
They won the championship last year and they trying to win that motherfucker. They trying to go back to back.
They shot the hell out of the ball.
They look
Man,
very
shot
good.
The hell out
Turning
of
all
the ball.
five starters, man, that stands for something. That chemistry, camaraderie, it stands for something, dog. It does.
I mean, I don't know why they put them against the Lakers the first game anyway.
You know why?
That was not even smart.
Okay, so I'm being biased here. Y'all know why I wanted 10 games we play some, because I already knew what the fuck was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, why we playing the champs first game? Like, you just giving us
In
a
Denver,
ball.
altitude, like,
fuck?
they ain't got no chance of
I gotta watch these rings drop. Like, come on, man. Like, that was supposed to be our ring, and that's what you want us to see. You see how? That's some petty shit, though. That's like.
So it's gonna be tough for you this year, huh? With these Lakers?
That's why I have my Bucks as a backup. Shout out to Marcus Johnson.
And then I know we.
Okay.
And then that's what I'm saying.
I see you. Okay.
Who we play next?
Suns.
No. You think about like.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Think about it as a fan who actually understands, because we played it, right? We played the game, so we know how a fuck up start can hurt. You give us the champs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can NBA. You consider us like one of your favorites, like to make it. You give us the champs first in their arena. Possible a loss. Then you give us the Suns. Where's that Sun game at?
Staples, Thursday.
But you give us the Suns, right? 3 juggernauts.
Mm-hmm. They just came off a road.
Then we have the Clippers on the first.
You go Suns, Kings, then you get a break with the Magic.
So how
then
about
the
this?
Clippers.
Wait, the
how about this, fuckers? Give me the Magic first.
Yeah.
Opener. Give me that win.
At home.
Yeah, at home. Kings at home, right? And then from there, I'm 2-0. Yeah, everybody talking about the Lakers. We get all this. And then we can start going out. But you giving us three out of the first 5 games against people who consider themselves
Contenders.
Contenders.
Yeah.
And
Like, what the
playoff
fuck is wrong with y'all? To backload the losses at the. Like, I don't care about my record. Think about that. Like, you giving me hard schedule early to now I have to play playoff basketball at the end just to make it to the playoffs.
Is that good for the league, though? To see those teams locked in, making that push on the back end?
No, just like you said before. You said like when the teams they got 10 games and their record is.
But I guess for
more exciting.
looking at the league and the structure of it, how important is now October when you're competing with college football, NFL, to literally February after the Super Bowl ends to make that push all the way through?
You ain't competing.
June?
I don't think you compete, man. People like what they like, and they're going to watch what they want to watch. They're going to watch their favorite teams.
basketball on, I'm watching
People
basketball.
watching their favorite
But
teams
NFL is
play.
king, right? We agree on that.
Oh, NFL's king?
But people watching
It
their
is?
favorite
Yeah,
team.
NFL is king?
NFL runs this shit.
They do?
What?
I never knew that.
I've never known Sports Center to stop talking about a sport, all of them, when football season's over with.
They don't talk about football?
When basketball season's over with, what we call this? What we call it in the sports media? Dead period. Do we say dead period? Is it called dead period?
No, basketball never stops, you know.
No, when the championship is over with, ESPN is searching for content. I know it personally because I figured out the algorithm. So y'all know I say the wildest shit when basketball season's over with because I know they're gonna pick that shit up. I've made a living off of it.
Basketball from a social standpoint, I'm talking about from a viewership standpoint. Like at any point, if NFL wants to push the NBA out the paint, they want to run Christmas games, who you
What?
think's getting the
What
numbers?
that mean?
What that mean?
What that mean?
Okay.
What that mean? What that mean?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't watch it like
Okay.
that.
People are going.
Gonna watch their favorite
They're
sport.
gonna watch
Yeah,
their
I'm-
favorite
basketball
sport, their
come on,
favorite
right.
teams. And if people can do both simultaneous, they're gonna do both.
Yeah.
But if they've got to pick, though,
They're gonna watch their favorite
You
team.
can watch their
are
favorite
they
team.
going to pick NBA over NFL?
It depends on the household.
Okay.
Right, like, but that's what I'm saying. I'm starting.
Christmas games have been going on in the NBA for how long? When was the first Christmas game? Please.
The NBA has dominated Christmas, right?
So do you mean to tell me if the NFL decides in 2024 that they gonna decide that, because it's been Christmas
they have
fell on
Christmas games.
Sunday before.
Yeah.
So they have.
But I'm saying,
look
if
at the
it-
ratings.
if it lands-
It don't matter. It don't matter. I
Like,
don't
the NFL
think it
don't give a
matters.
shit which day Christmas is.
Yeah.
And they're going to run games on Christmas.
Yeah. Mhm.
The NFL, if it runs in their slate, it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Because what time of games coming on NFL game? You got if they playing
10 a.m.
10 a.m. early.
Man, I'm fucking
Early.
19.
I'll still be watching church.
people still.
Wait till I get out.
The first Christmas game was 1947. People watching games on Christmas, though. They're watching basketball.
Oh, I mean, we're going to watch.
Because it's grandfather in. It's people
I'm
gonna
just
know.
saying-
People gonna do what they know. You know what I'm saying?
But when you have less shit to worry about, right? Now, if I don't got to worry about NFL or college, it's February, I need some shit to
Of
watch.
course, there's only one thing on.
I'm
That's what
locking
people
in.
gonna watch. Of course, but the ratings gonna be. It's gonna take a dip because some people gonna pick something else.
Yeah.
They're gonna go back and forth. If it's coming
Yeah.
on at the same time, it's gonna go back and forth. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure NFL is smart enough not to run if they did the same time. The same time.
Because why
let's
you
see,
think there's
Jokic versus
Why you think there's no NBA games on Super Bowl Sunday?
And that's my point.
You know what I'm saying?
nobody
That's my
dumb.
Because the Super Bowl Sunday has been going on for.
But they run the day. Like,
But
you're not-
so
you're not-
therefore, that's
Yeah, but
my
same
point,
thing with
you know what I'm
Thanksgiving,
saying?
right? You're not going to have a
Christmas.
heavy Thanksgiving slate.
because the
in league.
NFL, because it's been grandfathered, they've been playing on that day forever.
yeah, we run
You
this
know what I'm saying? They've been playing on that day forever. To my point, you know?
Yeah. No, I
To my
get it. I
point.
get it. But I'm just saying, when you look at the two things, that's kind of been what the NBA struggle with, is trying to keep up with what the NFL is doing from a
That's what I'm saying. Think about it.
But it's
If I
still
haven't-
fucking the records up for teams.
Like that's what I'm saying. I don't know who.
Still bad schedule.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who thinks, and when they're doing scheduling and stuff like this, and even jersey designs and all of it. Who's doing it for you? Because there's no way that you have someone who actually understands, not going out to like old women in churches like, oh, the NBA, what do you want to see? No, just human nature. If I haven't seen something for 4 months, I just can't wait till it comes back, right? If you haven't fed me, right? If you haven't fed me no food for 4 months, bread and water, trust me, I'm
Gourmet.
in heaven.
Gourmet.
What? Thank you. Right? That's how you can start the NBA season. It's been 4 months. The matchups at that point don't even matter. It don't matter. We're just happy the shit is back. Thank you, Lord.
Because they're advertising opening night.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're advertising opening night. They don't need, they don't need the match. You're advertising opening night.
It's like
guys moving around different teams. You want to see the guys in the new jerseys. You want to see what the new team look like.
Yeah, you build the hype up.
Yeah, you don't want your team to go out there and get mollywopped by a dub opening night. Like, oh shit.
Oh yeah, opening night. I got them. Damn.
Yeah.
Right? You basically want if it's in the benefit of the teams in the league, you technically want all home openers a win. All home crowd, woo, we starting on a positive note. Like that's technically how you
Yeah, a few.
when you're
double,
running a
I'm
business.
telling a few double overtime
Yeah.
games, a few buzzer beaters. Like, the excitement, but yeah.
But if you want to get this shit going, you go Lakers Warriors. If you really want to do a number.
No.
Not the first.
That is the dumbest.
No.
Yo, you know how many people watch that game?
I know how many people watch the next game, not as many that watch the first game.
They're not gonna watch anyway.
No, I'm saying if I know this is the first game of the season, period, everyone in Golden State is gonna watch that shit. My arena is gonna be sold out.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
But if my first guest on a podcast, right, is Jay-Z, right? Who's my second one?
Right.
Who's my second? Who's my you technically done fucked up the algorithm for me, right? You done like people need to really understand, even in podcasting, you need to be careful on your guest list. You sit here and go from here to jump here. Who's after that? Views, doom. You gotta stepping stones.
That's why we mix it up.
We sure.
I'm saying you have to have a stepping stone for success. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? It's like the same thing with artists, right? Think about some of them artists,
You got to build it.
right?
Trying to live
That
up to
had
the first album.
trying to live up to your first album, first song. The song was so boom. This is a hit. Okay, what's your second song? Oh, you don't know? Oh yeah. You out.
Play the hits.
You out. You done. Your first song should be your third song. That third song's supposed to be your first. You knew. Here you go. You go that, then you do that, and then this.
Oh, this that one.
This, that one. You know what I mean? But I don't, but that's what I be looking at. I be looking at some games like dates. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hey,
Got to build it up. I mean,
You know
that's
what I
what
mean?
we did, though. I mean, with our guests,
I don't want to see
we
you build it.
we built it. We
You
took a break.
build it. Like,
All legends, all amazing perspective and stories.
But it's like, I sit online all day, man. I sit online, I look at people's guests like, I'm trying to figure out why this person's big, why this person's been here for 20 years. Like, that's how you look at it. Same thing with any business. How'd you start up? What was this? What was that? What was this? Like, you know what I mean? There's a build. Like, how are you building to the apex first and then downgrade? Right? Like, it's easier for a fan to say, all right, my Lakers is playing Orlando, Kings,
Yeah, we'll watch that shit.
right? Suns, and boom, like that's a build versus I'm not watching these two games.
Yeah.
I watch Jokic and Kevin Durant. I don't know who's in Orlando. Pablo, like he ain't Kevin Durant, you know what I mean? Let me watch these 2 days, okay, because it's Pablo, these two. I said, Pablo, man.
Hey, you said Steph Van Gundy yesterday when you was talking about a couple of days ago.
Who was that, Stephen Gundy?
Steph Van Gundy.
Yeah, that's so true, though.
Right?
Yeah, that's so true what you said about building. Like, even with my brand, Tough Crowd, like building, right? Like, we started, the Drew League. That's how I first got out. Then Chris Brown. Then, we were trying to find our way. So then I went to my peers. Like, I kept it still just going, I feel like a way to where it all made sense. And now I'm about to finally do one of my biggest collabs with Steph Curry, which is another of my peers. So it's like, we're just staying right here, but we're going as fast as we need to. Like, we're not trying to rush it. So
Yeah,
I definitely agree with that. Like, that's how I've been, looking at my brand. Just how we've been building it so far.
They had Gil's Arena number 4 last season. We said, okay. And we just did that.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't start at number 1.
I told them to count their days.
Yeah, count they motherfucking
Yeah, they're
days.
still counting their days.
All right, so let's talk about AD a little bit.
I never
Kane,
did
your favorite subject, the one you were most excited to talk about.
Let's see that undershirt.
No, I got an AD shirt on underneath this. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's comfortable and it was free.
I
I needed
actually-
something black.
I asked him if he was gonna wear it on the air. Y'all can see he didn't wear it.
So AD went donut in the second half, 0 for 6 from the field after dropping 17 points in the first half. So when you just look at it, I mean, it seems like this has been an issue that's plagued AD in recent years. We'll get a good half, a good game. You can't follow it up with 2 back-to-back games. He cooks in the first half, can't cook in the second half, or vice versa. So what's the best way for the Lakers to get AD going to play a complete game?
This ain't got nothing to do with the Lakers.
This
It's
is
got something to do with him as a person. His inconsistency is his consistent, right? Right, we can say, oh, he's inconsistent, right? But you look at it, no, he's consistent as fuck, right? One good game, one bad game. One good game, one bad game. So when I'm looking at the schedule, I got 41 good games, I got 41 bad games. Fucking consistent. What are you talking about? Right? And that's the reality of it. Like we're trying to pretend that he's showing us something that right now, okay, we're gonna have 41 good games, we're gonna have 41 bad games. All we're doing is try to figure out, was this a good one or a bad one?
That's the question.
Yeah.
Right now, we're gonna say, all right, looking at it, say, okay, this is a bad one. Okay, game 1, bad. Game 2, gonna be good, right? Game 3, possibly gonna be bad. Game 4, good. There we go. That's reality.
Look at it, they play Phoenix next, got to go with Nurkic. He ain't got
I think by All-Star.
defense that much on him. He
about to go out there and have like 35, 40, he back. Good game. right like we said he was gonna do. Like that's what I said. It's like humans are, like if you wanna do better than what you're doing, you have to change up how you are approaching it.
Yeah, he made a move in the first half. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
if he doing that, if he been that aggressive, it was the half spin baseline, comeback, jump hook, middle. I was like, oh yeah. Oh, if he been like, okay, you faced him up, shot the jump. I'm like, all right. That was it.
I'm gonna give him to All-Star, and they can trade him.
You know what I mean?
All-Star.
It comes.
Stuck with him.
It's the same. It's the same. We about to see it. It's the same movie.
Stuck on you.
It's the same movie.
Who gonna take him?
It's self-awareness, man. And, you know, like I know some people, you know, when they look at the totality of my career, they look at like, well, you didn't win this. And that's why I say, well, can you judge me by when I came into the league until I was 25? Right? I was good that fast and dominant that early for a reason. How I approach and how I looked at it. So if I'm looking at someone, right, I remember I was doing this probably my 2006-07 season, road games, right, 8. First game, 8. Second game, 44. On the road, 13. Home, 44, right? You know, and you know, so my road, I'm on the road, I'm averaging like 38. At home 38, on the road 13. Yeah, I'm averaging 27, but that was so now I had to try to figure out what the fuck am I doing on the road? So I had to consciously try to figure out. So I'm watching my habits, like noting what I'm doing. All right, the game, how's my approach to the game? What am I doing? I had to try to personally figure that out so I can change it. Right? You know, because at this point I'm a 50-50 player. Oh, he's great at home, horrible on the road. Like what is my mentality? How am I playing? How am I starting the game? Like I had to really sit there. And that's self, right? That's a self thing. No one can tell me, oh, you need to be more aggressive. You need to be less aggressive. Like I need to figure out what am I doing? How I'm starting the game. Like why am I playing like this? Am I more, like that's something you have to do.
So that's all on AD.
That's all
Absolutely,
on AD.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Can't nobody tell him like,
You took 6, you had 17 points in the first half, and then you had 6 shots in the second.
You seen this?
Why are you 0 for 6? Why weren't you 0 for 15?
11 shots in the first half, 6 for 11. 17 shots in the game, so 0 for 6 in the second half. Why you not taking
Seen
11
this movie
in
before, man.
the second half?
Seen this
Some
movie
people,
before.
some people.
Seen this movie before.
Hey,
I told y'all that I was 3 for 23 in the finals game.
Yeah.
Shoot.
And where was you in the first half?
It wasn't that good, but it was better in the second half.
Like like my whole that's what I'm saying. Like man, I don't understand. But personally, I'm gonna tell you, this is me. on how I think. And because of how I played, weakness. Right? If me and him are battling, right? If I know I can get him to miss 6 shots and he's gonna give up, what do you think I'm trying to do the first 6 shots of every game? I know personally that if I can focus on these 6 shots and he goes 0 for 6, he ain't gonna shoot no more. So as a competitor, as a lion, if I know I'm gonna, right, make him quit and I won. Easy breezy, I don't have to worry about you no more. Because I know mentally you shut off, I'm not gonna take any more shots because I don't wanna miss. Versus I get you 0 for 6 and you take 20 more shots after. That's the person that's scary.
Yep.
You have no concept of missing, short-term memory gone. That's the person you don't want to play against. So when they see, damn, 6 for 30, hell yeah. I guarantee you whoever's guarding, like, God damn, shit. Right?
Hell, stop.
0 for 5, 0 for 10.
That's what made Chuck so great.
Yeah.
That's what made Chuck, that's what made Allen Iverson as great as he is.
Jordan, Kobe,
It don't matter, man.
Relentless.
It's relentless pressure.
Yeah.
Every time I touch, it's potential. Listen,
I'm trying to.
I'm trying to go at you. Every single time I touch it, you got to
fear.
be on your heels.
That's fear. Every
That's
time you touch the
fear.
That's fear.
Like I'm guarding you. If you hit the first 5 shots, okay, it's a long night, right? Okay, I got to strap up. You miss the first 5, good. I don't have to work. I don't have to work on you no more. Like how you like. If weakness is everything that we're trying to figure out in the NBA, right? You know what I mean? It's when you're talking about professional sports and you're talking about who's who, right? And there's signs of weakness throughout the game, and that's all we're looking for. Like if I come in and can you hit me hard, and then the next 3 players I take jumpers, what's gonna happen when he has a free foul?
It's gonna hit you.
Boom.
Yep.
I done helped him out. For someone who sit there trying to get 20-some free throws, if he know he hits me one time hard and I'm not gonna come in no more, he knows we have no big man who's gonna challenge his fouls. I'm scared to go in there. He know this is gonna be an easy day on the defensive end today. What did you do first play of every game when a big man tried to score?
Oh, it's gold.
Goal 10.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, something.
Right?
Yeah.
Goal 10.
Yeah.
It's going in. What'd you try to do with it? Where'd you try to put it?
Yeah, it's gonna have somebody go have to go get it.
In the stands, trying to.
Somebody gonna have to go get it.
Throw it so we can say, ooh, shit. No, King here, goddamn.
Yeah.
Right? It's
And then I'm gonna be the nigga go ask for the ball, but hey man, we need that. We gonna need that for the next 2.5 hours.
But that's what I'm saying. You're trying to establish something. So if you see weakness in something, and you talking about you had 17 in the first half and you got 0 in the second. Cool, 0's fine in the second, but is it 0 because you stopped shooting? Or 0 because they just shut you down?
Or the ball just wouldn't go in.
Yeah, like you
can get a
layup?
As athletic as you are, you can't get a foul, you can't get a fucking free throw.
You quit.
And that shit is like,
You quit.
you quit.
Too good.
You too good, too athletic.
Too good for that.
Too needed by your fucking team.
Too paid.
LeBron's trying to give him that torch.
What I'm saying is if
don't want it.
Giannis started off a game or second half 0-6, is he finishing with 6 shots?
Boy.
Fuck no.
No way. No way.
You see the difference?
No way.
Like I don't want nobody to think I'm like really going. Like you see the difference.
It is. People dismissed this behavior when he was in New Orleans because he was in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Small market, nobody paying attention to. He play a few games, miss a few. I used to be like, man, it'd be small stuff that he was sitting out for when he was in New Orleans. Like, but he just had 35 and 22 last night, and he out tonight because his finger hurt. Like, come on, dog. It was the same thing now, but now you're playing for the Lakers. It's magnified.
It's always been there.
It's always been there. But now you put a magnifying glass on it because of LeBron James's impact, and it's the Los Angeles Lakers brand. It's on TV every night. So now it's like every time he falls, it's like, oh shit, oh shit.
And then when I say who I would draft first, and people get mad, like, hey, you don't know what I'm looking at.
Ooh.
No, just period. Like you don't know what I'm looking at. You're telling me to build a franchise. I'm building it off of what I see, personalities, what I'm seeing. There's some people that I know, no matter what, if the ball goes in the basket or not, I know the effort I'm going to give them.
Absolutely.
I know the effort. When y'all talking about bench start and all that, I don't care about the result. I'm caring about which one is coming out all 82 games.
That effort, man.
Right, because you can't teach that. Which one I know when the game is on the line, they are not scared to take that shot. I don't give a fuck if they miss it. Are they scared to take it?
Or to go make the plays to get to the, like there's a clip out there that I just saw recently. I saw it when it happened, but when Melo was in OKC, PG was in OKC and Russ. Russ came down through it, the PG shot, and Russ got the offensive rebound, the ball popped to the corner. He chased the ball down to the corner, went past Melo. Yo.
Do we have that clip? Can y'all find that clip, please?
It's winning basketball.
I'm sorry, I need you.
Like people talking about these stat chasing. Like, no, it's fucking winning basketball. They won the game.
When he got like three
Three offensive
and
rebounds.
one possession.
3 offensive rebound, passing it to the shooter.
Passing it to the other guy.
Getting it and trying to shoot it himself.
Yeah. Showing my guys, oh shit, PG open. Oh, she want Melo. Melo right there.
Hey, PG open, trying to block him out.
Yeah.
He misses it, he gets the rebound.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like he's the rebounding coach.
Like it's a drill.
He's the point guard on the team. Let's call it what it is.
But think about the people who is judging him. They didn't have that work ethic to even know what it is.
Yeah. People argue this all
You see what I'm saying? They don't have the work ethic to know what that is.
And that's why I won't stand for no Russell Westbrook slander, dog. Yeah. Ever. Like, I won't never go for it from nobody. I don't give a fuck who it is. Because you can't tell me that. Line us up, dog. Give me some basketball shoes. I'm picking Russell Westbrook.
That's right.
Every fucking time, dog. Because I know what he gonna give me.
Hey, if y'all beating us, we're going to 21 and the score is 0-20. I know one person who ain't quitting.
Yeah.
Him.
Absolutely.
His brain done told us. His brain said, shit, they scored 20 straight. We can score 21 straight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
He ain't just, oh man, go and score, let's go to game 2.
Sure.
Nah, he trying to win the same game 1.
Bruh.
And people don't understand that. Like when Jimmy Butler says, I've never lost a one-on-one game, I 100% believe him. Because his mind don't give up. He don't give a fuck who you are to let you win a game. He don't want you to have that type of power over you. Like, you're not gonna say, man, I used to whip him up. No. Put your money up, let's go. Right? And if you don't have those personalities, you're playing against them. Yeah. And whatever you do on that court, they're watching.
Yeah.
Yep.
I asked a few of the dads at the school, right, asked me to come boxing with them, right? I told my wife asked me if I was gonna go. I said, but I'm not going up there. I said, I don't think they understand how competitive I am. Like, they have they see me drop my kids off at school. I'm the best person ever. I'm cordial, I speak, hey man, y'all wanna go play golf? We can go for coffee, breakfast, we can do all the fun shit in the world. But y'all have no idea my competitive nature. Like, I'm not going there. We put some gloves on. Not finna go in and tap you. No, I'm trying to get you out of there with 2.
We going in there and knock somebody.
Yes, immediately. Because I think you trying to hurt me. We're competitive. That's just what it is, man.
You remember old slap boxing?
No.
Always turn into a real fight.
It's gonna turn into a real fight every time we meet. Slap boxing, not a chance.
Ain't gonna be fighting all day.
You slap me too hard.
For hours.
And that's the mentality that you need that Anthony Davis needs to try to get to, which I don't think
It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late. It's too late.
Because he's displaying it already.
That's why I hate. That's why I hate the new social media, because you guys are giving labels. You're giving labels to things you have no idea about, right? You know, what's the alpha male versus this person, like. And my question was always going to be, what scenario have you been in to even know what that person looks like?
Right.
Like the only thing closest to the Wild, because the Wild figures it out, is sports. Sports is the only other thing besides the Wild that pulls out personalities, where you put a bunch of people in it. They're battling every single day. It starts in training camp. We already sizing each other up. How a motherfucker look, you know? You know what I mean? You sitting there, who do? You trying to figure out, you know what I mean? Dude, work out a lot. He lost about 3-4 pounds. What you been doing this summer? Try to check your body fat? You just sit like that. You want to grab the body fat to see if motherfucker got a shape right here? You trying to get every angle. So when you sit here trying to figure out, like, yo, what you podcast, bro? You work at the lunchroom. Like, what are you doing? How are you talking about what alpha and all you work? Your background is motherfucker the mall. You selling clothes. Yeah. You ain't been in no battle where, right? We got 10 straight days of working out, right? The strongest personality is on 10, right? I don't care how loud you talk, none of that. Let's get through these 10 days. 5 miles a day, right? Motherfuckers say 5 miles a day, every day. I'm looking to see if you be like this. Dang, oh, he weak. He weak. Oh, all I do is just gotta stay on this motherfucking heels. What he gonna do? Let me go on by. Thank you. Huh? We've done drills before, right?
Yeah.
Right? Motherfucker here. Like, oh shit, how close is he? Mine wanna give up. Nah, man, like.
See, man, I'm gonna let you by so you can pass the fuck out.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. So let's talk a little bit about LeBron. LeBron only played 29 minutes, and after the game, Darvin Ham said in all likelihood the team will manage LeBron's workload in year 21. He finished the game with 21, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, no turnovers. But after the game, he offered his thoughts on his minutes restriction.
I mean, I always want to be on the floor, especially when you got an opportunity to win a game or you feel like you can make an impact. But I guess there's a system in place and, gotta follow it.
Were you surprised by the minutes thing today, and are you upset over it?
No, I'm not surprised. I already talked to coach, and we already had a game plan going into game one, so I'm not surprised or upset.
So that's what LeBron said. The Lakers were +7 with LeBron on the floor, -19 with him on the bench. Of particular note, in the fourth quarter, a little under 9 minutes left in the game, the Lakers down 4. Hand pulled LeBron, who appeared to look disappointed. We got that? Yeah, we got that video. So they were closing in, only down 4.
Yeah, I mean, so he played the whole third, and this is when he's taking out that 9-minute mark?
He's just taking a minute out?
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that?
But my thing is, you got to coach in that moment. I understand this game one, so it's not really that important to Darvin Ham. I get it. But you got to look at your guy. He walking off the floor that way. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes. We down 4 at that point. I get it. The time says time for you to come out, but you got to read him in that moment. I wish Darvin would have read him in that moment. If it would have went from, okay, we tied, now I can take you out. Right? It was down 4. And he +7 with him on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at it, I know what it's.
So took him out.
Yeah, but.
So a little under 9 minutes. By the time Bron got back in the game, 6 minutes remaining, Lakers are down 12.
Well, my point.
Okay, so like even something like that, right? Like, now I got to look at the third quarter. right? Did he come out in the third quarter? Did he play the whole third? So that means he had to come out in the third. He probably came out early in the third, played the fourth all the way to those 3 minutes. And now it's like, if I don't give him a break now, I got to play him the whole time, right? Because later on in the game, at the 6-minute mark, 5-minute mark, I'm not going to be able to sub him, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, we're down 4. Our AD's in, this person's in. Can I give him a minute or two? And be like, all right, listen, I'm gonna give you a minute or two, right? If we go down 8, you get the fuck back in, right? You know, so I'm gonna be sitting there like, just sit right here. God damn it, if we tie a game, all right, you know what I mean? Like, if we go down 8, get the fuck back in, right? That'd be that thing, because I know, like, I don't want you to go out here and play 35 minutes, and if you stayed in, that's what you was gonna be playing, something like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's a tough spot.
It's a tough spot.
It's a tough
Third quarter, he took him out, 6:44 remaining.
It makes sense.
So third quarter, he took him out, 6:44 remaining. Lakers were up 8. Then he put him back in, 1:38 remaining, and Lakers were down 12.
Shouldn't have put him back in.
No, wait, what?
Shouldn't have put him back in the third quarter. They put him back in with 2 minutes down.
Yeah, 1:38 to go in the third.
1:38 in the third.
Then
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's
Took
what
him out in the 6?
6:44 to go in the third, put him back in 1:38.
Shouldn't have put
And
him
then 138 to
that-
9. So you played him 4 more minutes?
Yeah. That was bad management.
Shouldn't have put him back in.
That was a bad.
Shouldn't have put him back in the
bad
third quarter.
That was a bad. That's
Shouldn't have put him back in the third quarter. You could have started him fresh in the fourth. And then you could have
Yeah, just let him play.
then just
because 1 more minute, he's back on the bench
Yeah.
for another minute and a half. So
Yeah.
that was just done.
it didn't make no so
But they have no chance if Ron is playing under 30 minutes
none
this year.
That's gonna be
So
tough.
And that's the bad. But that's the bad part about it. You don't have enough talent. You don't have enough talent
to be playing.
knowing that one plays 41 games, right? So that means 41 other games that you really got to find help. And the rest of this group, are they good enough?
No.
Yeah, he might have to average 30.
Like he averaged
30.
20.
He averaged 29 last
He
year.
averaged 29 last year for a reason, right? And the reason is the rest of the squad.
Yes.
So if I'm going to the summer, I got to look. I need someone who can relieve, not his time, his points. I know damn well that he's smart enough to understand if there's other scorers on the court, he ain't gonna rub his engine as hard.
What's this thing they use now? His usage rate.
Whatever that means.
But they pay attention to.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they should have brought somebody in to pay attention to the usage rate.
Yeah, I can just watch the TV and tell you the usage rate is gonna be high.
Yeah.
Right? When AD is going good,
Yeah.
LeBron rests.
Yes, absolutely.
So next game, LeBron, you good. You know, we gonna play you 20 minutes. You ain't even gotta worry about it. The next game, 40.
Yeah.
Shit. Fucking 40-15, we good. Shit. What the fuck are we talking?
It's gonna average out. You're
It's
gonna average 28. You're gonna average out to 28. Trust me.
We're gonna do it just like that as long as we can until this shit even out.
Yeah. Shit, like Phoenix, he might have to play 35.
It would
LeBron. I mean,
make sense.
You're gonna have to. I mean, but they're gonna have to manage that.
But now that's.
But yeah, how long do you ride that?
Go to bad,
entire season?
go to bad management, right? You played them like this, you lost. Now you forced to play them longer.
Right. Right.
For a game, you still might not be able to win.
Yeah. Right? And
Man,
then you got your easy games.
For you to be having to make these decisions fucking 2 games into the season.
It's gonna be a long year.
But it's tough because you look at LeBron, you still, the figure that LeBron is, but you also understand this is his 21st season.
No, for sure.
So he can't be the LeBron that we all want. Even the 29 game last year, he can't be that LeBron for this entire season and the postseason if you're trying to make a championship run. You need somebody to help for some point of this season.
And that's why.
AD, we're looking at you.
They ain't getting nothing this summer.
But that's,
Anthony Davis needs to average 30 and 15, man.
It's not gonna happen.
Like, he has to play at that level. That's what Kevin Garnett was asking for. That's what KG said he needs from him,
Not gonna happen.
right?
yeah.
So,
And this is the problem. This is asking players that they probably mentally not ready for. And I'm gonna be sitting there after this game right here. I would have been in the locker room like, What's your name again? AR? AR, how about this? Can you average 21 this year? Do you think you can average 21 this year? Yes? Do it. Rui, can you average 18 this year?
18?
Do it. You two, 21, 18. Russell, you.
Yeah.
Can you play how you was playing in the Nets? D-Lo, can I get that D-Lo this
Can I
year?
get some ice water?
Can I get ice veins?
Can I get some?
Huh? If I can get that from you three, we have a chance. If y'all gonna give me what you've been giving me, I don't have a chance. I need you three right here to step up to a whole nother level. And I'm giving you the freedom to do it.
Yeah, black.
Because I done seen, I got 20, I shouldn't expect nothing from LeBron. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be able, we shouldn't be sitting here trying to figure out we know he's gonna only play these many minutes. If I can save more because of y'all production, helps us in the long run. But we start dropping 6, 7 games, I know what he's gonna try to do. And what he's gonna try to do is gonna jeopardize the end result, right? He's going, I can't have him trying to score 40 to keep us above water because that hurts us later.
Yeah.
So I need you guys to rub your fucking engine. D-Lo, you 15 shots. Hey, 15 shots. Rui, 12, 13 shots. And they're like, there's only one ball. Not if you move that motherfucker faster.
Right. And play fast.
You get up and down like this.
Black out.
That ball
y'all throwing that court. Black out.
But that needs to be the real conversation. The conversation isn't, are we expecting AD to do? Hey, at this point, he's showing us what he's showing us.
Yeah.
So I need to go ahead and try to alternate. The alternate, good.
Team assists, 29, 30, ball need to move. Y'all got to be more aggressive. I'm with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just play fast.
Like that's what I said. We're trying to give someone this torch that, for some reason, don't want to just grab it and say fuck it. All right, I'm gonna accept the challenge. So as a coach, this is the rest of the season. We've seen what game 1 is. I know game 2, he's probably gonna play better because that's the way his algorithm is working, right? So from there, I'm just, you three, can y'all do this? This is what y'all should be taking. So when you come to the bench and the shit says 9 shots, bitch, you got some more work to do.
Yeah. I'm with it.
Man, I gotta learn how to put batteries in these players' backs, man. I guarantee Nick Young did how Nick Young played. If you look at Nick Young's best games, it was always against the best player. Hey, you got D-Wade, you about to fuck him up. I'm coming to you. Hey, D-Wade, you about to get this business, right? I gotta hype him up, right? Shit. Trust me, because he coming at you, so we need to get him tied on that. D-Wade like, hey, who is he? Yeah, he the dude who about to give you 30, right? You know, Nick Young hear that, oh shit.
Yeah, the way Nick is.
Right?
The way Nick is.
He out there giving away all the moves. Yeah. But as a coach, that's how you have to be too. You have to be able to understand how to give that.
Hype, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because when Nick is locked in.
Man, ain't no way damn D-Lo taking 4 shots. Man.
Yeah.
I need ice. I don't know who you is today. I need ice veins. Give me this right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Blackout. Like 82 games.
All that there, all that, what's the name, white shit you was talking about? No. No. Like, soon as he said it.
He said Derek White.
Oh, yeah.
He said he wanted to be Derek White.
He said he wanted to play like Derek White.
Yeah.
We would have had an emergency meeting.
He said, I see Derek White, and I just be like, I want to be like him.
Was he...
I would have called him, hey, emergency meeting. I don't give a fuck what time it is. I don't give a fuck where you at. Let's go ahead and meet today, because that's not what we taking into the season.
I'm about to say, I got to go look at Derek White.
That is not what we taking into the season, sir. I am not playing defense, taking about 2-3 shots. Hell no. I need all-star D-Lo. I need the arrow shooter. I want him. What are we talking about, man?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. We had another game. Tuesday night, Suns-Warriors. KD played his first game back in the Bay with fans in the crowd, but Devin Booker put the Suns on his back to get the season-opening win against the Warriors. D-Book dropped 32, 8 assists and 6 rebounds, shot 62% from the field. He also had 6 turnovers in the game, so we got to acknowledge that. But Book came through with 2 huge dimes in the last minute. Game in the fourth quarter to give the Suns the win.
Are we going?
Let's watch him cook. And the Suns didn't have Bradley Beal, but didn't need him for this particular contest.
That's tough. It's a bucket.
That put me over my 2.5 3-pointers, so I appreciate you, D-Book, for that. So when we look at this Suns squad, and obviously Bradley Beal add another wrinkle to it, but should the Suns run the offense through D-Book?
The offense always ran through D-Book.
Okay.
KD is going to do what KD do. Book is that focal point, and Beal is just that cherry on top, right? That's what it was. Like, when they said point guard, and I was like, who is Steph going to guard now? Right? When they match up. You see, when he got on Book, where Book put him at, right? Now, if there's no point guard, that would have been Beal. What do you think Beal going to do? Come on. Right? That's the problem, that all point guards this season got to guard Beal or Booker.
That's a dilemma.
You know what I mean? That's like with Chauncey. Oh, ha! Come on down here, right? You sit here trying to figure out, like, I'd rather wear. Ooh, shit, can I guard Marcus Camby?
How old is D-Book?
25, 26?
25,
maybe 27?
26, turns 27 in a week, so 27.
It's that time. I mean, it's that time. I mean, I know he's been to the finals, he's been D-Book, but I think it's that time now for him to really just go.
Okay.
Like, go.
So it's safe to say that this Sun squad is his team, has been his team, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about KD a little bit. Did KD look a step slower last night?
I don't really, like, game one is game one. Everybody's a little shaky. Everybody looks like, I mean, it's the product of training camp and preseason, right? Right? These are still preseason games for some people, right? So, you know what I mean? Like, game 8 and 9. Let me see game 8 and 9 when everybody done got their feet right. They got their bodies done,
Like, what you mean? Like for her as well? Like, he's slowing down? Like, is it like father time?
I just asked the questions. Did he look a step slower yet? Do you feel like father time maybe starting to catch up with him a little bit?
I mean, when's the last time you seen KD in the paint? I mean, he's just a jump shooter now. He's like a jump shooter now.
He always been a jump shooter.
Yeah, but he ain't touched the paint in like 3 years.
So he ain't got no free throws. I know what you mean, but I know what you mean, but
I mean, if he's okay with it, I mean, he do got 2 young bulldogs though, so it's not like he got more help than Bron.
Easy money sniper. Easy money sniper for a reason.
So, just depends.
Yeah, I ain't gonna write him on father time.
I'm not saying right.
After one game, nah. It's too early for that shit. Like, but it's, to Brandon's point, I don't like you. If you're looking at just what people have said over the time, like, is injuries playing a part? Don't know. But game 1, I ain't finna put too much fucking on it. I mean, it's one game, and you had a guy out there, Bradley, and Devin Book out there, showing everybody this is his team. So I don't.
I mean, the playoffs last year, what did he average against Denver? 30? Was it the average, 30, 31, and 30? Yeah, listen. Just let the season kick in and everybody gonna be informed.
Yeah,
we just trying to manipulate the
he averaged 31 against Denver. Like,
30, 10, and 5, right?
So I'm pretty sure he didn't get that. He what? Come here.
37 in the first round.
He averaged 37 in the first round and 31 against the champs.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be fine.
I mean, I guess it just depends on, like, what are you looking for out of him? too. Like now in his career.
But think about it
You
at
know what
his
he's gonna do.
but at his age, right? It's like Michael Jordan when he got, a little bit older. Like he don't have to go get hit. He don't. I got Devin Booker. I still got Bradley Beal that's going,
Can he
sit
guard?
there.
Can he guard
Defense?
like that?
I don't like when y'all do this. Where y'all ask me,
I'm just asking, like, on that. I mean, can he guard?
Yeah, he can guard. He can pass. But that
Can he guard who?
His position. Like, can he?
What
guard-
position is he?
Is he a 3?
Yeah.
So he'll have to guard Giannis and all them. Like, can he?
No,
still,
Giannis is a 4.
Giannis is.
4.
He's a 4.
Stop trying that. Stop trying that. I know what you're trying. But I guess because of how they're doing their lineup, it forces him to, have to guard some of those type of guys. But, can he guard Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, like guys like. Okay.
Can they guard him by themselves?
He's a jump shooter now.
Yeah, but by themselves. Just because Steph is a jump shooter.
Steph ain't just a jump
He's a jump shooter. Clay's just a jump shooter.
Clay's just
for
a
the
jump
most
shooter.
part. The stats say obviously they can even do the one thing. Now I don't know who defense plays on Steph and Clay. Obviously they're not doing a great job. If we all know what they're gonna do.
I just think it's gonna be different this year for a lot of players, man. We about to see a lot of father time for a lot of players.
The players that like.
That's why this next 2 years is.
What I'm saying is, when Kobe won his championships, what was he averaging? 26, 28. I have other people. I have other people to do.
But they're supporting.
That's supposed to.
His supporting cast was better though.
Who?
Kobe's. Like every championship team, his supporting cast was better.
Who?
Kobe.
Paul Gasol
Paul Gasol, Lamar Odom, Ron Artest
is better than better than Devin Booker and Beal type of players for someone who's
Well, no,
scored.
not talent-wise, but as far as like put a team put together.
No, but what I'm saying is just to have Paul Gasol, he's like, okay, cool. Somebody who gonna go down there and give us a couple extra points that I don't have to go in there and force.
Bynum, you got 2 twin.
But that's what I'm saying. I got people who gonna get hit. Like when Karan and Antoine, like y'all gonna get hit, cool. I ain't gotta go take hits against Shaq. Y'all gonna do some of those 1, 2. All right, I'll get the next 2. But before I was taking all 5. Trying to get the man in foul trouble. There's early games where he running down the lane and I'm yelling, rep, I'm trying to take a charge, and he, boom, that hurt. All right, trying to get an offensive foul because you know what I mean? You got other players to do that. So Kevin Durant don't need to try to score 35. Booker's young enough. You do that. Beal, you do that. I'm going to do what I'm doing. If you need me to go out here and try to score 40, I'm going to do it. But I don't need to go into the game. Like, that's what think about it. What we're asking AD to do, Booker's doing it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Booker's doing it, which means Kevin Durant gets the second best player got to guard him on defense, not the first. Like Kawhi got to guard him. You know what I mean? And that's that thing where like even if Booker's off, pretty much
Bill.
Beal, can go to work. Who's damn near the same. Right, and like you're talking about,
but
two
is
dudes who
is that enough to win it? Like
offensively, man.
Like, do you see the Phoenix Suns winning it with that team?
I would not be surprised.
Man, listen.
I'm just saying, those nuggets look good.
What I'm saying is, it's when we're looking at that Warrior team when Kevin Durant got there.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
No one said nothing about defense. We looked at their offense like, who the fuck gonna guard them? Right. When we looked
at their defense,
what I'm saying is no one said anything about
defense.
Who they gonna guard. We was like, who gonna stop it? But this team has the same type of shooting, notched down because you got Clay and what's the name, right? Ansker. But when you're talking about offensive ability to, I'm going, right? There's 3 of them. You have 3 dudes who are one-on-one players. I don't think anybody in history has had that. They have a one-on-one player, some shooters, 2 one-on-one players and a shooter, right? You have 3 one-on-one players.
I mean, that's still not enough to win it all. I mean, I just don't think his supporting cast in Phoenix ain't better than Golden State's. with them 4 guys, with Draymond and everybody, like that's what I'm saying. I don't see them like he doesn't have that team anymore. Like Kevin, you're right.
It ain't about having a team. I don't need to have the team. What is this? What I'm saying is, what is this big emphasis on me leading our team in scoring when I have someone who's young enough to do it? Like he can, like why do I think about how longevity for the Lakers. If you can keep LeBron at 25 minutes all season, he's still gonna give us 21 and something, 25 and something, and 80's averaging 30. How much better do they become towards the end of the season when it counts? Now you can backload LeBron versus like if you got to play LeBron 40 minutes now just to compete.
Right.
Right? Do you want to throw all that heavy duty lifting on?
Yeah, I'm not saying he got to lead the team in scoring, but I just don't think his team in Phoenix is good enough to win a championship. Like, I don't think any of his teams that he's been on since Golden State are good enough to win championships.
Oh, nah, that Brooklyn team, if KD, I mean, if they went into the playoffs healthy, nobody's beating them.
I mean,
They smacked the fuck out the champs round 2. Game 2, you see game 2? You see game 1. Game 1 was a breeze. Them boys over there doing bottle flips on the people who won the champ. They bottle flipping, that's how easy it was. Game 2, what they beat them by 39? 29, what they beat them by 30? They beat them by, the people who won the champ, the Bucks, they beat them by 39 round 2 in the playoffs. The only reason that Bucks got out of that is because Kyrie got hurt, James Harden was hurt. James Harden wasn't there the first 2 games. When he got beat by 39, James Harden wasn't there. He was hurt. He only came back because Kyrie went down. Hobbling.
I mean, we can say that the same.
So, you know what I mean? So that team was.
I don't know. I don't think so. I haven't seen them play with a team since Golden State that was good enough to win a championship.
Yeah, I mean, that was a well-oiled machine. Like when he went there, we're like, all right, they're gonna win. Right? It was
no for sure.
They were champions, right? That's like someone great going to Denver, right? If Bill went to Denver, he'd be like, oh shit. If Dame went to Denver, oh shit.
No,
they won.
No, that's not. Those players aren't compared to KD. Like KD going to Golden State and Bill or Dame.
No, I'm just saying if Bill subbed in for Michael Porter Jr.
What about it?
There
ain't no guarantee.
Guarantee.
It's not a guarantee.
Guarantee.
Not a guarantee. It's a flow.
They damn near guaranteed to win this year.
It's a flow. I don't know. I think this year's up for the taking. I think it can.
No, but I'm saying if you added Dame over there, like I mean, when you're saying like we're talking about like an oil-built machine, and you're adding just this.
So you think
the best scorer in the game? Like what?
So you think if you added Dame instead of Jamal Murray, they'll still win it?
No, I didn't say for Jamal Murray.
No, I'm saying
we didn't add KD for somebody. We added KD to them. we added KD to them.
Let's talk Warriors just real quick, and we'll be talking about them a lot this season. So Charles Barkley said the Warriors are the 4th best team in California. Facts or cap?
You got the Dodgers. You got the Dodgers.
Angels don't count.
The 4th best.
You got USC football.
So better than them.
I don't even think someone needs to ask Charles Barkley, name 4 teams in California, just to see if he knows.
Yes.
I just want to hear
Give him a map of the names on there. See if you know what California is.
That's what I'm saying. Just give it to him. That was like the Raiders.
The Raiders ain't even here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, with Charles, you just got.
Yeah.
Just ask that question. What 3 teams?
Look, I mean, based on how it broke down last year, Kings, Lakers, Clippers, or Kings, Clippers, Lakers, would you say those 3 teams are better than the Warriors?
I wouldn't say the Lakers are better than the Warriors.
Kings, Lakers.
Beat that
How
out.
the fuck do I supposed to know how good the Kings are? I'm black.
Yo, the Kings have black people on their team. Sacramento is.
I'm pretty sure the black person on
capital.
I'm pretty sure the black person on the team is an enforcer, so that don't even count. What I'm saying is,
Fox.
I'm thinking about the hockey team.
Oh no, for real.
I'm thinking about
I
hockey.
thought we were talking about the Kings.
Sacramento Kings.
Fourth best basketball
Who
team.
calls them the Kings?
What do you call
When
them?
you in LA, when you see, we're here. When
call
you
the
talk
Queens?
about the Kings, you talking about
The hockey team.
team.
If we're a basketball show,
You say sack,
Gills Arena.
sack.
Hey,
That's
yo.
why I said
Hey,
name
yo,
the-
I don't say.
It
I
said
don't say
four
that word.
of the best. So four of the best basketball teams in California.
Yeah, like I'm
fourth-
thinking it was
the
all
fourth best basketball
First of all,
team.
you start naming shit like the UCLA, like you start like I'm thinking, okay, sport, like okay, the King, the hockey team. Who the fuck watches hockey?
The fourth best team in California. You have the Lakers, Clippers, Kings as well. 4 NBA teams in this beautiful state.
Okay, my bad.
The Kings of Sacramento.
I mean, it gotta go Lakers, Golden State. Clipper fans, like. I mean, you would know more about the Sacramento Kings though because you played up there.
I think Clippers go get out to a good ass start, man.
Kmart
Yeah, I
said
would-
they want to box with you.
No, I'm just saying no. I'm saying Clippers gonna get off to a good start right now, just by how everything's looking.
They need to get
Clippers won.
They need to get in that new arena, the Clippers.
PP though.
Clippers 1, Golden State 2,
Ooh.
Sacramento 3, man.
Lakers Sacramento.
Lakers sack.
Lakers sack. That's reality.
Sac is better.
Clippers, Warriors.
Sacramento ain't beating the damn Lakers.
This year? Yes, Sacramento's good this year.
Who they
Anderson
got?
Fox coming back?
Woo!
What you mean?
No, I'm just
Man,
saying.
you don't like
they,
Dean Fox? You don't like the young
they ain't got the name. They ain't got the names competing for that. You know what I mean?
Listen, I think all right,
And
I think
people thought Sacramento was going to beat the Golden State Warriors. You see what Steph was doing.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Let's be honest. Hey,
Yeah, but
they
Sacramento would've been-
They won the 3 seed.
They won the
last
3
year.
seed.
Lakers were
I know
1-3 against the
the
Kings
number at
last
the
year.
end said a 3 seed.
What'd you say?
That team won the 3 seed last year.
Lakers were 1-3 against the Kings last season ago.
The
regular
Kings,
season.
the
Oh,
Kings
what
gonna be
happened in the-
the Kings gonna be top 4 this year.
What happened in the playoffs?
They were dealt with by the Warriors.
Y'all like the Kings?
You know what? Just to be fair, because it is one that was last year though.
Oh shit.
That was last year.
Oh, bring them old
But I'm
shit.
gonna
You're going
give.
Clippers, Warriors, Lakers, Kings, right? That's your how the 4. That's crazy.
Facts.
We run the league.
Who run the league?
California as a state.
Oh, for sure. That's easy.
Well, y'all got the biggest, y'all got the most teams.
We got the most fucker.
That's not our problem. Most
That's
of
That's crazy that we got like 4 teams, like 3 or 4 teams.
all in different
lot.
parts.
Texas got 3. Y'all act like y'all do it like.
It's like I'm
Yeah,
can
but
they
ours
get one
is
more?
like
No.
ours is from the top to
They
the
can get
bottom.
one more,
Like, ours
can't
go
they?
from
if
Jordan.
they put a team in El Paso or something, but everybody.
Ooh, man.
Austin, man.
Austin, a team in
I don't think they're going to. Austin is a
They
nice
got the
city,
Toros still, right? Or
but
no?
I don't think it's, yeah. But they got
Shit, we got one in Sacramento. That is El Paso, Sacramento.
That'll be Austin. That'll be
What the fuck is the difference?
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. Let's talk a little Wemby. We're going to talk a lot more tomorrow after his debut, but 12 games on the schedule tonight. Basketball world will be watching Wemby, one of the most hyped rookies in league history. So coming off that Tuesday night, I won't say debacle, but it wasn't the best showing opening night. Does the league need Wemby to have a big night?
No.
To have a big night for what?
What was a tobacco?
Just, opening night wasn't as good as it could have been.
2 teams won.
Congrats to them.
The champs won and
Not
the
the
Phoenix
ones we
won.
needed.
What was the
Did
tobacco?
they put a lot of pressure on Bron his first game?
I think there was a lot of hype coming into it.
So
No,
yeah,
he played-
So yeah, it's the same thing.
Who he play?
Like
The
hype,
King.
He played
He
Sacramento.
played Sacramento.
hype versus pressure.
He played Sacramento.
Right, but it was still Sacramento was.
25-6 boards now.
Hype versus pressure is two totally.
So I mean, you got to treat
No
it the same
pressure.
way. Yeah, like his
I
first.
don't think
his
there's
first
pressure
game.
on Wemby, but I'm saying from a
Wemby,
league standpoint,
why?
we've invested all these resources
second
hyping this
game
kid up.
Yeah,
It's the
first
second-
game.
it's the first
what
one
I'm
in the
saying is,
draft.
okay, I'm trying to figure out how this works in reality, right? My season is from yesterday all the way until June, right?
Yeah, mid-April. Let's be
April.
real.
No, I still got playoffs and shit.
April.
That's my business, the business.
Oh, the business.
The NBA.
Oh,
The NBA.
business.
Okay.
I thought you was talking about the team.
All right.
Okay.
And my business is live or die on the first fucking 2 days.
I didn't say live or die.
I need Wemby to have a great season, a great career.
Damn open night.
Damn open night.
And that's what I'm saying. What he said, the tobacco. I'm trying to figure out what the fucking tobacco was from opening night.
If you didn't like the way
I said tobacco, I don't even know what that word. Debacle, right?
Debacle.
It don't matter. We know what you mean.
Time, whatever.
I know what you mean.
Hey, y'all keep fucking around with me.
No, I'm just saying. I know what you mean. I'm trying to figure out. It's to get to the finish line.
Would it be beneficial?
Start at the start line.
We need to have a 50 ball tonight.
I don't think that.
No, but I know you're saying like a good showing, yeah.
Good showing coming
a good
out
showing,
the gate.
a good showing, yeah.
To do
but
what?
Who cares?
To build excitement around.
The excitement is I got 82 games for him to be excited.
If he go out, listen, if he go out and go 5 for 20 from the field, people go like, oh, he was excited for his first game. If he go out and go 17 for 20, it's gonna be he had a great game.
What sounds better in the first week? He goes out tonight and have a 50 ball, right? Wemby, and then tomorrow 5. Next game 7. Next game 3.
They will eat off that 50. They will eat off that 50 ball.
Listen, that's fine. 50 as a rookie is crazy.
They will eat off that.
50 as a rookie.
They will eat off that 50 ball
You can
until
sit
at least
for a minute after that.
No, they're not going to eat off the 50 ball because the next 4 games he averaged 3. Now, when you total it all out, he's averaging 10. He's horrible. Is what you're gonna get.
They're not gonna say
that's how it works.
That's how media works.
That's how it works.
Listen, if he had 50 out the gate today,
yeah, he has 50
crazy.
out the gate today.
He could chill for a minute.
Yeah,
he could chill after that.
And then them games gonna creep up, and then when they do his average is 3rd in rookies. It's 3rd in rookies. That's how it plays out, right? You have to be able to build it's have a first game, good.
Go 4 for 16.
Have a great second game,
go good. Go 4 for 16.
But my question more or less is,
or you can start like me, first game. Go
and by his 7th game, have 50.
Go second game. Go 4 for 16 again.
Yeah, by his 7th game, have 50.
What I'm saying is, I just need you to this is a career.
I understand that.
I don't know why people have it. It's
because you want to start it on the right note, right?
No, you just want to start.
So let's use Deion at Colorado as an example.
That's what I was just going to say.
Let's use Deion at Colorado as an example.
What's wrong with him going out having 17, 9, 3 blocks?
I think that's great. I'm not saying he need to have 100. Like, I'm just saying he need to come out there.
That's fine. But that is like Deion, like you said, Deion.
That's a solid night, but you said what's the pressure on the league for him to have a great night? Like,
no more.
No, if he having 17 as a rookie, his first game, #1 pick, there's nothing fucking wrong with it. 17 and 9.
I didn't like the question.
No, because
they ain't gonna do shit about it.
Because it's an ESPN question.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a dumbass question, to be honest.
It's our society's question.
It's the microwave question.
Brandon understand.
Yes.
It's the shit. It's put his career in the microwave. Let's see him do game 1.
Boom!
That's just like if Deion lose.
My first post ever.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to get 1 million likes.
Now you want to put this cake in the microwave?
I can tell you right now. You start your Instagram and nobody know you. You should be happy if you get 1 like. One fucking like.
What if you get a million?
If you get 1 like, sleep good.
What if you get that 1 million on the first one, though?
Right, what if?
Then the rest of your life is going to be horrible. because what happens is you're judging everything off 1 million, and then you ain't going to get it on video 2, 3, 4, 5,
Maybe
6.
half. Maybe half.
How many social media, some celebrities that was here just last year, are not here to this year? 5 years ago, not here. Because they did something and the rest of the career was downward. It's a career. It's a year. When I'm looking at my year in social media, how many viewers did I get for the year? How many posts did I do this year? I do not say month. I do not say none of that shit. Year.
Let me give it to you in a more simpler form, right? You ever heard like people reference the first time you heard somebody like documentary, somebody taking like doing heroin or crack? They chasing what?
A high.
That high. Because you'll never be that high again. Ever. So therefore, you're chasing that euphoria that you ain't gonna never get again.
So then let's space it out. I don't need to say Wemby needs to win Rookie of the Year, but what's a successful season for him since you're looking at the totality of the year for Wemby?
No. He's winning Rookie of the Year. He's going to be 1 or 2.
Finish the year fucking healthy first and foremost.
That's the number 1.
Let's start there.
That's number 1.
Finish that bitch standing upright.
Number 1. That's number 1.
I like No one's. He's talented. It's not. This is not. Like this is a real Thanksgiving dinner, right? This is a real Thanksgiving dinner. This is not, shit, I need to figure out who's cooking and, put some scraps together. All you do is just go out there and just play. We know what you're capable of.
Yeah,
this ain't no guess. We're not watching him and saying, we be like, oh, he's good. He's good. Motherfucker's good. Okay.
So
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
So it's this thing because of his skill set, number one hype, and all that. They expecting him to come out and put out Nikola numbers like right away. Like that's what the feeling is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the feeling.
Want me to tell you how our world works in media, right? When they say Hakeem is better than Shaq, where do they reference that from? What part of Shaq's career?
Orlando.
An MVP versus a second-year player. And that's when they say Hakeem fuck Shaq up, it's MVP the year before versus a second-year player.
Right.
That's what that is. That's not MVP versus MVP.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's where I'm going. So what happens is when he play against Jokic in this, they're gonna say, "Oh, look, he can't even play." That man is a first-year player, man. Well, y'all remember the MVP last year? You remember his first year, right? Stuff like.
Remember Giannis's first year?
Like let's Giannis's first year, right? Like, come on.
Yeah. But Giannis didn't come in the league with any pressure, right? As a 15th pick.
It don't matter.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You're taking number one. There's expectations.
4 years from 4 years from now, we see what he is, right? 4 years, LeBron. 4 years later, taking somebody to the finals. Hey, we gotta give people time to really just this is the NBA. This is not overseas, right? This is NBA.
It's the best basketball players in.
I don't give a fuck how much you train for boxing, right? You ain't beating Mayweather. Your first match. Right? I gotta be, you know what I mean?
Take the Canelo instance. Yeah. Just look at the Canelo Floyd fight.
Yeah. Would he fight Canelo now?
He didn't fight him again. After.
I know.
Fuck now. Then he didn't fight him again because he saw the next 5, 6, 7, 8 fights was like, I'm not gonna fight.
He gotten better.
Got better.
He got better, right? He gonna take some L's, you know what I mean? Embiid probably gonna give him 70, right?
But we understand
that. But do you?
Take his licks.
But do you?
We understand.
Now, people don't realize Melo didn't T-Mac tell Melo I'm giving you 50 and gave him 50?
Damn.
What are you gonna do? He's a rookie. What the fuck does he know? He don't know nothing.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That's not a problem.
When people talk about, Gilbert getting mad about the 80s, look what John Stockton did to him. Yeah, I didn't know how to play basketball in the NBA. Tell me how he did against me the second year. Tell me that when I understood what he was, how he played, what my strength was, and I'm a starter. Different. Get your old ass out of here. Retire time. Retired. New regime. I'm a couple months older. Gone. You take you and the rest of them gone. But that first licking, I didn't know what that was. Gary Payton, first time. Everybody hear me. First time I played against Gary Payton, and he got into that defensive stance. I freaked the fuck out. Oh, shit, this is the glove. And threw the ball. I'm good. Gary Payton, first year, bro. We in Seattle. He got a quick 3-minute 15. I didn't know what it was. Posting up. He was so cocky, pick and roll, switch. Big man on him. Eric Dampier. That nigga backing him down. Easy bucket. Oh shit, this is the best player I ever played against. Year 2 until he retired, I had to be averaging about 37. I took it personal. 1-4 fly. Individually, I took that one personal to make it a point to let him know I'm 4-5 months older now. Yeah. Whole new regime, right? And that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Right? And it's, right?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. My first pick and roll, because, in college, it ain't pick and roll. My first pick and roll is Hawaii. We're playing against the champs, Lakers. You got Lisa Leslie, all of them, all stars. all-stars. They put me in the game, right? Like, ooh, shit. I did a pick and roll. Robert Horry jumped. This is, now y'all see where it came from. Robert Horry jumped out on the pick and roll. I dropped the ball. What the fuck was that? He stole the ball. He over there scored the basket. I'm still on the floor. He giggling. Everybody laughing and shit. Man, just sub me the fuck out, man. Like, that's how I felt, bro. Just sub me out, man. But fucking embarrassing shit like this. That's where the big shots come from. My very first pick and roll ever.
He said he's still looking for you.
Just hard show. I dropped the ball, motherfucker. He's walking down the court laughing and shit, man. You got to take that.
No, that's a part of the game and process. I'm just saying from the standpoint, you put all this hype around a player, number 1 overall pick.
Yeah.
You want him to come out. He don't need to have 30, 40, 50, even if he has 10, but he looks good. Beat somebody's shit. Give me.
Like if he had 30 today, he gonna have 15 next tomorrow.
Yeah.
But
you know what I mean? He's eating off that 30 for at least a few weeks.
No, the media gonna eat off that 30 for the 4. I don't give a fuck about what the media think.
He definitely gonna have a double-double tonight.
He had 30 and then 15, 12, 7. Okay, there he is. He had his birthday, first game. Got so hyped, had his birthday, and then reality's kicking in. You know what I mean? Like,
just NBA, man. People paying attention to him, scouting reports. He's number 1.
The league needs it.
They do, but there's a lot that go into the game.
The league needs it.
The league is the league.
This not the preseason.
League needs it.
It's not, yeah.
It's not going to be the He's going to play well throughout the season.
That's all my point.
He's healthy. He's going to play well. He is very skilled at the game of basketball, and he's fucking 7'4".
Mm-hmm.
You can't teach it. You can't teach. You can't. He's standing upright. He's going to play well. Let's just call it what it is.
He's gonna put him in position. There's gonna be a lot of people on Sports Center because that's the type of talent he has.
There's gonna be a lot of memes throughout the year.
It's
gonna be throughout the season. He's gonna give
as you now shift into this new era,
positive ammunition to use because he's that good at basketball.
Yeah. He's gonna get the problem. The only thing that is the reason that we're not putting, you don't put as a player, we're not putting that kind of pressure on him because he's gonna get everyone's A game. Because everyone's going to make their name off of him. They know if I can dunk on him or I can do that, I'm in sports.
Definitely highlights.
I was the fucking number 1 pick. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. You got to play me hard as shit the first 2, 3, 4, 5 games of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I went 4 for 16 my first 2 games. They playing me hard as shit out there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you are number 1, all the hype, the athletic bit. We finna. Man, they didn't do this in college. I'm running freely around this.
He said I was walking freely around.
Yeah, I'm the biggest person when I was in my senior year at Cincinnati. I'm the muscle one. I'm going forward. They sub another one out.
Come again.
So, I'm saying, it's gonna be that. Some nights. I ain't saying it's every night. It's a different league, but there's attention being paid.
A rookie, think about a rookie. He don't know nothing, right? So everybody is going to be looking to try to get their best game off on him because their little tricks will work. You know what I mean? So all 4s is going to be, even if he took 3 shots, he going to take 7 against him.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? I'm going to try to take 7 because that's like a rookie.
And now people didn't see he going for every block, right? Now people going to be, hands up, Wemby. Like now Wemby going to be out there them baby deer legs. And now,
I think
I'm just saying, that's
going to be a good
that's real.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to try. They're going to walk.
Everybody going to be, so you don't mean to tell me that maniac son of mine,
going to be trying to.
He ain't looking for him Sunday?
Yep.
Huh? That maniac boy of mine, he's searching him out either to go up and beat it block it at the top, or he going to go put him on a poster. He ain't got to tell me this. I know him.
You know why? You know why? Because everyone know Sports Center gonna pick it up for the next 3 weeks. Just like you said, next 3 weeks. If I smack this shit back to him, next 3 weeks.
You bang on Wemby, that thing will run for the rest of his career.
So now you can see what the NBA just the playing pressure is. Fuck the media pressure. Fuck y'all. That NBA pressure of what they're gonna try to do. Like when LeBron came, LeBron survived because he was stronger than motherfuckers trying to guard him. Like Doug Christie, he over there looking like, oh, y'all, get out of here. You ain't as strong as me. That's Tyreek Evans. What's that? Who guarding me? That, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, for sure.
Melo over there putting people in the basket. The 3 men couldn't guard them 2.
Well, let's take a look at Wemby's underdog fantasy pick'em line for tonight, if we got it. What looks the most exciting? You already took assists over 1.5.
I took 2 assists. He got shooters on his team.
18 points. We think he'll go higher or lower on that?
I think he'll get 18 points tonight.
That's what I'm saying. It's so.
But will he get 19?
I think he'll get 19 points tonight.
He can go higher?
Because he's going to get 5. I think he'll get that.
I like that 25.5.
I take the 25. I take that one.
Oh, yeah, rebound assist, yeah.
The rebounds and assists.
But that's why I said I took the easy one. Because, like, if you putting points, rebound, and assists.
Rebounds.
I hate when they do the spicy shit because higher than 1.5 3-pointers, it don't look like a lot.
Yeah, I take.
Attempts,
assists, rebounds, and attempts on the threes.
More than that.
What, 13 attempts?
I think more than that.
So pick them is super easy. Choose higher or lower on 2 to 5 of your
3
favorite
personal
players.
fouls.
13 field goal attempts?
3 personal fouls? Like, I don't see.
Yeah, you'll get 4?
I think you get rookie.
But I'm saying, but who though?
First game?
But who's going to put him in
fouls?
Listen, Gil.
But I'm saying, who
Your
though?
first NBA game.
No. As a guard, though.
It
As a
don't
guard,
matter.
we overrate.
It don't
Yeah, I'm
matter,
about to
though.
say.
He gonna jump out there on the pick and roll. It's gonna be one of them trying to get a steal. He gonna come across somebody's body. Somebody gonna pump fake him.
He got
jump
Kyrie and
into
Luka
him.
going. I'm just saying.
Listen, somebody gonna pump fake him.
Was he getting
Don't get
fouls
him
like
in the
that?
air.
Was he getting fouls like that in preseason? Like I'm saying, it's like he's so long that
It's gonna be hard to.
He's gonna be out there for longer tonight.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He's gonna be out there for
Follow
longer
that whistle.
tonight.
We
You
need
know what I'm
I don't think 4 or 5.
like Rui. It was easy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. Okay.
We will find out. We will talk
You
about
got fouls because you just aggressive ass person.
No, just that, not my
You
first
elbowed
game.
me, mother. All right.
No, I'm just thinking of first NBA game, how hype he's gonna be, the energy you gonna play with. You're gonna get a
Charge.
That's a fucking foul.
Yeah. That's where you get your
I'm saying that's gonna be you
It'll be
eager to
more-
go out and play. You gonna dip and try to run over, get by somebody. Somebody go, oh shit.
Ain't gonna be more. It'll be.
Or he
for-
go try to tip dunk, put somebody
Over
in
the
the back,
back.
over the back call. Y'all got to think about the totality of a basketball. He's going to be out there for longer than he was in the preseason.
Mm-hmm.
For damn sure. Unless he's in great foul trouble, unless he just at that bitch just hacking right away, or
I don't think they'll
something
let him
crazy
get foul
happened, he
trouble.
rolled ankle or something with God forbid.
I mean-
I'm saying he's going to be out there.
Yeah. They're going to do their part to make sure he's out there.
No, it was when I was looking at it, I was like, what is the easiest thing that I think he can do?
Yeah.
And then with
2 assists makes sense.
2 assists.
Rebounds, 2
I mean, he
assists.
passes the ball, he brings it up, and he got shooters. Hey, you know what I mean? That seems easy.
3.5 blocks is ridiculous. Over, under, you can go under that.
Blocks and
And
steals.
steals.
But that's
But that's what I'm saying.
That's tough.
But he might fuck around and get that shit in the first quarter.
He can get in. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those things where it's like,
Because you don't know how tall that. Can't gauge it. You can't.
that's only on him, no one else. And it's like,
you
we
can't
know,
get-
we seen what he do, but
All right, well, let's move on to mostly fans. We had another long, productive day here in the arena. So first one comes from underdog user Steady Biz. I appreciate y'all trying to clown me earlier, but we're gonna talk about it offline. ESPN type questions, Gil? No. I just wanted to get you fired up. I'm trying to make you sweat.
It's too cold to sweat now.
Yeah, no, that AC. Shout out. They came and fixed it?
No,
It just started working?
it's cooler. It's just
And it's
fall
cool
now.
outside.
it's cool outside.
It's fall.
It's fall.
And it's fall.
So, hey. Yeah, wait till the bitch hits 90 degrees in the next couple of weeks, and we'll see what's going on. This comes from underdog user Steady Biz. Said for BJ, watching old BJ highlights, with all the respect you guys give Kyrie, how do you feel your game compares to Kyrie's? Because the bags are similar. Is this a question? Oh, yeah. How do you feel your game compares to Kyrie's?
Well, yes, we got the same type of, I feel like street game. I think our movements and our ability to score, especially in high school. Of course, Kyrie, #1 pick, definitely, became NBA champion and way better. But our skills are kind of there a little bit. I just think he has more of like he plays with the ball more than I did. So he dances more. So I think he has that advantage over me. He dance I was more a step back. Let's get to it straight.
Okay, so this is what this is what, like, for guards, right? The fastest guards don't have the bag like that because they're fast, right? So they use their speed, right? The slower you are, you need to be more shifty to make the person move more, right? So, you know, our creativity is speed, right? The creativity for the guards is I gotta be able, like Steph, right? I need all of this to back you up so I can get the space. Without this, right, it'd have been harder. So him, Chris Paul, Kyrie, they need more this to make people go side to side.
Then like a Derrick Rose.
Then a Derrick Rose.
Like a Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so
That's it, Westbrook, like you
they still have bags, it's not, my bag is just boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
and
like even if you break down like John Wall, right? It looked like he has this bag because he'd do like 3 quick movements. Other than, but like, no, just we know what you want to do.
Like,
go.
Right by you, yeah.
Go. Ain't no.
I preach it to this day. It's 1 go, 1 2 go, 1 2 3 go. Anything more than that, I'm taking downhill. Go.
Go downhill.
Go.
Yeah, I think we just got 2 different bags.
Yeah.
Well, sure. Well, let's take our next question. I believe it's a video question. So let's roll that video.
We look dumb.
I have a question. I'm watching. This dude is getting hacked, fouled. Why does LeBron have the worst whistle out of every great player I've ever seen? That's my question.
That's from underdog user Ish24.
Well, that play, he got hit after the ball was in the basket and they was getting ready to take the ball out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
He was going by, swung over, hit LeBron in his nose. The ball was already in the basket, getting ready to turn around and run the other way. He's strong and big and stronger than everybody.
And
it's hard to ref. Couldn't ref Shaq. It's hard to ref him. Can't call every fight. He's big and fast and stronger than everybody out there.
And that's and
he don't make it no easy all the flopping shit he's done over the years neither though. Let's be honest.
But that's the problem with when people say you need to get strong and big. For what? For what? To be penalized? No. Like I wouldn't be like Steph. Like when you hit me, right? Like I'm not sitting here trying to outmuscle you because the ref is like, yo, you strong enough to play through it. Yeah. Like I had Dwight Howard. I can see how, like, he was a post-up player. He's sitting here trying to get 10 free throws up, right? He's sitting here trying to wrestle with 10 free throws. We out here like, oh, foul, yeah. I'm at the free throw line, like, yeah. And that's how it is. Like, the stronger you are, the more you're going to get penalized because they're not going to give you 40 free throws every game. Even though you being fouled, 40 free, you know what I mean?
They expect you to play through it.
And that's the problem because this is why I don't really respect refs as much as people say you should. If you know you're not giving this man fouls because he's supposed to pay through it, when he starts complaining about the fouls you know you're not going to give him, why are you penalizing him on a technical 2? You're already penalizing him saying, we're not going to put him on a free throw line today. Then you're going to penalize him for complaining about what you're not doing. That is the dumbest shit ever. If I know, if I know, all right, Kenyon, we're not going to put Kenyon on the free throw line, 20 times the league is complaining. When Kenyon starts to complain, I'm going to play like I don't see him. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep checking out. I'm not going to give him a penalize because he cussing me out for some shit I know I'm doing.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose situation.
And then I know I'm doing it and I want to penalize, tech, get him out of the game.
Yeah. Some of that shit, it's
fucking clowns for that.
Because it's blatantly obvious at times. Like, come on, man, dude got hit, dog. That's a foul. Like, we all watching, man, that's a fucking foul, man. Like, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Like, Tony Brothers. I respect Tony Brothers. And this is when I say, I respect the referees when you're honest.
Yeah,
right? I remember we're playing Dallas, right? I think we're playing Dallas, and the whitest, he gonna call a foul, right? He gonna call a foul, and the white's trying to, and I'm like, yo, come on, Tony. Come on, Tony, look at him. This man said, I ain't calling shit. If that's the type of basketball he want to play, he wants to see how strong he is versus everybody, then let his ass see how strong he is versus everybody. I'm not going to say he gets to do that and then I'm going to bail him out, right? If he tried to be skillful and they foul in, but he's creating the contact, I'm not calling shit, right?
Respect it.
So I said, so the whitish, boom, 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 yelling, motherfucker. What I care for? You the one gonna go down there and try to play WrestleMania. So he didn't give him a tech either. Like I know I'm not gonna call it. Like play basketball. You want to play wrestling? I'm gonna treat you like a wrestler. You want to play basketball? I'm gonna treat you like a basketball player. Right. But he didn't penalize for what? And Dwight would say some shit on him. Meet you after the game, showing up to your house. You're gonna show to my house and you got a game tomorrow. Shut up. Right? It's like reality. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like there is refs out there who understand. Like if I'm purposely doing something, I'm not gonna penalize you again.
Yeah. Some.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's wrap this thing up for today.
Joe got somebody to beat.
Nah. Bro, we went super long today. We appreciate everybody in the chat. No, y'all ain't got shit to do because y'all stay.
I do.
They stay for every minute.
Oh, no, I got a 4th grade girls basketball.
No, I'm saying the chat. Yeah, I know you have.
Huh?
You gonna go laugh?
Oh, my daughter's playing. Yeah, I'm laughing again today.
Same refs gonna be there?
I hope not. It's a home game day, so I ain't gonna be the same refs. No, I'm going to go get my laugh on. Oh, yeah, for sure.
You let the refs?
I just can't call 3 seconds on the babies today, dog. That's all.
We appreciate y'all. We got a big slate, 12 games tonight, Wemby's debut, so we'll be back tomorrow to talk about
Clip
everything.
show, baby!
And I'm announcing that I'm doing the game tonight too.
Playback?
On playback,
Where?
I'm doing Wiz Pacers at 4, and then 7:30 Clippers Blazers.
Okay.
Being the
Go get them that big, yeah. Brandon, we appreciate you. Gil, we
Thank you.
You don't need no
appreciate you,
naps,
King.
man.
Yeah, you don't take your.
I'll take a nap.
Damn, I already know.
You need to.
But if I take a nap, I ain't gonna be able to do the
He ain't gonna do the 4th. He ain't gonna be the first game.
that 4 o'clock and gotta sleep.
He gonna miss
Turn all the way through.
Yeah, he gonna miss the first game and
respect
go
it.
nap.
Shout out to Underdog Fantasy. As always, download the app, promo code GIL. Get that $500 deposit match. Gil's Arena. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Man, Jokic.